Alright everyone, here we are. Felixoide4 and Zoopal, round 4. And today we have a bunch of commentators. Afterlife, Lunar Soap, Aughoti and Xenu. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's do this!
Okay, so then good luck with commentary. I'm quitting the race and we're starting soon.
Awesome.
Nice. Alright. So the seed's gonna give us lens bait, right?
Of course, it always does.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Spirit Temple with lens and mirror shield. That
Lens
even though this is nice lens logic, lens is still required in some checks in Spirit.
And we're starting!
We're starting, let's go!
We got a cyan tunic, we've got a slightly darker periwinkle tunic. What do we think?
I mean, both are blues.
I like the darker.
I prefer the darker a little bit too, but they're both nice blues.
I'm a bigger fan of cyan myself. And Mido's house, let's go!
Well, Zoopal played a Kokiri sword.
Yeah. Junk.
Mido's house sucks so far.
Junk. Come on, more junk. More junk! Are we gonna get 4 for 4 on junk? 4 for 4 on junk!
So what I found even
we
funnier,
skipped Mido's house.
Should have skipped it.
Funnier is there were 2 pieces of heart and 2 blue rubies.
Half of vanilla Mido's
that.
house.
I was like, I'm waiting for that Baron Kokiri Forest then.
Go moded Midos. There we go.
Exactly. Oh, 20 bucks!
20. Go mode Mido.
Yeah. Telling you, you don't even check Mido's house. You just assume Kokiri is Baron.
Zoopal collecting a few more rupees. He might be trying to go for the early Deku play.
I don't know. You're that constrained on rupees.
He got the 20s, collected a few 5s. He has 40 before Mido's house, which will give him 50. He can get 10 more going to the shop, so that's 60. So that's 2 sticks and a shield. That's not great, but it can be doable.
It's workable.
It would be workable at that point.
Yeah.
Then you got Felix going South Hyrule.
Yeah, he's gonna go. Felix likes to do this South Hyrule to Lake and just check this up in Grotto and get the owl go straight to castle.
Yeah, and we're gonna get our first hint.
All right, come on, Way the Hero, let's do it.
40's wait,
That's
40.
Great.
40 is a
40
bottle.
Is a potion. Yeah. Oh, bomb
Oh,
bag.
bombs! Oh,
bombs! Here we go.
Nice.
What a great thing to get early on.
Yeah, 40 dead and a bomb bag. That's pretty great. And he's
Yeah.
Oh, he's not gonna check the grotto.
He
Okay.
doesn't have a way to get the Deku Scrub. He doesn't have
He can
nuts
blow
or a
it up.
shield.
He can blow it up.
Yeah, you can use bombs, but it's gonna fuck
He
up his
wants
time.
yeah, he's gonna preserve that.
Yeah.
time here.
Yeah, his
With
time
this
of day-
route, your time of day is so constricted, you kind of have to just rush straight towards the owl.
Yeah.
It looks like Zoopal did go out of Kokiri and is doing the South Hyrule as well, so he should be getting his bomb bag soon too.
And we're gonna be coming up on our second hint here on Felix's side. I know that Felix generally likes to go for the lake hint.
He doesn't have time.
No time.
Looks like he's skipping it.
Yeah, with this route, you have to be really careful with time, because if you miss it by a little bit, you're also locked out of marking and can't do anything.
And you've just wasted a solid like 2 minutes waiting for time of day.
Yep.
So you should reach it just in time to stand on the edge of the bridge and get the money.
Whoa,
no!
Felix!
Oh, no, Felix!
Oh no!
No!
Alright,
Not
so
like this.
routing-wise, what he should change from here is he should go get the Boulder of Destiny and then go to Child Attack at night. That's what I'd do at least.
Yeah, that's workable.
That's what I'm saying, is he has to work around that.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate, though. You hate to see it.
Looks like Zoopal's gonna go for the grotto.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the money.
With
blow
that
it
though,
up.
how's that gonna affect his time of day now?
So what I would do here in Zoo Palace is I would go straight to... That is Sacred Forest Meadow Way of the Hero also.
And a
Strength.
And
strength.
Holy shit.
But if I was Zoo Pal, I'd go to Gerudo Valley, which is probably what he's doing. What they're
Yep,
doing.
it looks
Go
like a
to Gerudo
GV play.
Valley, and then your time of day should work out pretty well, that you get both the items and go around the lake, get fishing, and get back before the next night cycle.
Yep.
So...
Felix is going to check Tektite Grotto to see if it's something he's come back to, it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, a Valley play wouldn't be too bad from Felix now, but
Yeah.
But knowing Felix, is that
you
a
didn't even see it. It was stick.
stick?
Okay.
For
Yeah.
some reason, I thought that was a hook shot.
Nah.
No, it was the boomerang. Get it right, guys.
Oh yeah, clearly.
Gosh.
You know, because everybody thinks the boomerang is a
It does
stick.
look like Felix is also going to go for the GV play, so we should see both runners doing the similar things and grabbing their Cucko and flying over the valley.
Yep.
Yeah, but that missing that drawbridge is gonna cut into Felix's early game.
Oh yeah, it's a real feels bad.
Bloopy.
Okay.
Anything behind the waterfall? What is this angle?
That
It's
is
a
an
pretty
angle.
solid angle. He's gonna Z target probably to fix it. Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Z target should fix that
Yeah,
angle.
he wasn't Z targeting.
That's a bloopy
Just
also.
another bloopy.
Another bloopy.
Skull mask.
Skull mask
dead.
is dead.
That's always a nice hint to find.
Yep.
Let's see here. Gonna jump off and do an amazing swan dive. I give that a 7 out of 10.
I give it an 8.
If I had to go by Olympic scoring standards. But yeah, Gerudo Valley being pretty garbo doesn't really play out for Felix too well.
Yeah.
Get to see the lab hint from Zoopal.
And
Oh, there's the repeat as SFM, so that's 2 of them.
yeah,
Yep.
that's
So ZL's is in the meta, right?
probably yeah.
Very likely at this point.
Are we gonna get a double Watts Secret Force Meadow?
No, we're gonna get triple Watts Secret Force Meadow.
We get a triple.
I have seen this.
Well, I've seen it as well.
One thing also to note about Way of the Heroes. Hey, 50 is
50 dead.
So one thing to note about this is Challenge Cup still operates on the 5.1. So light arrows can still be Way of the Hero. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Okay, Felix gonna
Felix
go play that
not going
Scarecrow
back, Blake. Yep, Scarecrow. He does not have enough to do fishing at this point.
No 10 shore, but also gonna get the knowledge of knowing whatever that underwater check is as well. And that's a heart piece.
Which hand was that? Was
I
that?
think it was right hand. Right hand.
That was Colossus.
Right hand.
So Silver Gauntlet's chest is dead.
Yep. Did anyone check what was on underwater bottle? I missed it.
It was a piece of a heart.
Okay, so that's also dead.
Yep. So is it Xenu or Afterlife that's keeping notes?
I am.
Okay, cool.
I have mine up. I'm kind of keeping track. Xenus are probably going to be a little bit better though.
I'm just running solely tracker.
Monk ass.
See if Felix can navigate the change this time. Hey!
Yeah.
Can he do it? He did it!
Yay!
Now you walking back down, he's like, "You're making me nervous, dude. Stop.
Yep.
Stop moving.
What are you
Don't
doing?
fuck with us like this, Felix. Don't fuck with us like this.
Don't do it."
Felix, please. Just stand up at the top and wait.
Yo, we did it, boys.
Anxiety. We did it, boys. And Zoopal's
Okay.
good job fishing, so
Yep. He got the early money from the Kokiri sword chest, so he's been able to do this. Hey, a shield!
hey, shield.
Never buy a goddamn shield.
Team, never buy a shield. Let's go.
Definitely love to find that without dropping 40 in the Kokiri shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Doggo has for us. Speaking of doggos, mine are actually being good, but I will apologize for any puppy commentary that happens.
Zoopal bought the shield.
Just
at
a heart
discount.
container.
Yeah, I got a half price technically.
Yeah, but
Alright.
Team
Why don't
Never
you
Buy
bowling?
Shield doesn't count since it is a check that you did along the way.
Monk ass.
Ah, Felix doing bomb shoe bowling with the early
Yeah.
bomb bag.
Good shit.
A bomb.
Is that,
Bomb
is that
bag.
a bomb bag?
That is a bomb lock bomb bag.
That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, nice vanilla. Thanks.
Is this even rando?
Yeah, this is even
Bomb
rando.
Shoe's navigating both around the lady and around the doggo.
And a
And
baby. Espresso depresso.
Zoopal now getting his owl ride back to castle and is
Yeah.
getting money from the chains.
And Temple Time Hens, let's go. Frogs 2 is dead.
Floor Masters, a small key, Colossus. These are
Ocarina,
Sarah Grenade is on OT.
and that was a repeat of the Colossus
Right hand,
right
yes.
hand. Yes.
Yeah, rip AD, especially because we got Frogs 2 and the OT hints.
It's looking like a fairly nice seat at this point.
Felix. Let's just talk to the guards. It's interesting how time of day worked out for these guys, though. Felix is, they're at the same point, but Zoopal's during the day, and Felix is on night cycle.
Yeah, Zoopal
Yeah,
will get
but
child
Zoopal
shooting.
is right at the very end of the night cycle.
Yep.
Right at the end of the day cycle, I apologize.
I always like hitting market at this time because you can do child shooting, hop out, and then hit night, so you can do Richard the dog and then get your Zelda's lullaby check.
Yeah. So, time knowledge-wise, Zoopal's technically ahead here, I'd say, because he knows about child shooting and knows about Kakiri sword chest.
30 is Rudos.
30 is Rudos.
30 is Rudos.
Oh boy.
But Felix got strength from Open Grotto, whereas Zoopal has not found that yet.
Yep. Zoopal also not checking Bomb Shoe Bowling. Unless he's going to do that after Richard.
Monk ass.
And neither player checked their stones when they checked the temple time hints just to get an idea of dungeon layout. They just wanted the hints and rushed back to doing Child 1.
Yeah, and also one of those hints that we haven't commented on was Fire Temple Way of the Hero.
Oh, where was that one?
I think it was right on top of the ledge, right there.
It's by Malin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's by Malin. Yeah, so Fire Temple Way of the Hero. It's one of those seeds, you guys. Let it be Stonefire too.
Stonefire Papega.
Stonefire with Hammer and Stone Shadow.
Well, I mean, let's look at this. We at the EU Weekly, pointless stone, way of the hero.
Come on, first logical slingshot and hammer chest. Let's go.
Oh,
Yo,
there's Minuet.
There's
Okay,
Minuet.
Free Song's a thing now. If he
Oh,
was
that's-
a commit, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, I love seeing Minuet early. It's a very nice warp song to have, and it prevents any of the Saria's bullshit for getting into SFM as adult.
Yeah. Okay.
Felix deciding not to go back and do the child shooting gallery right
He
away.
can do that when he goes to turn adult, because you have to get into market when it's day unless you find Prelude somewhere, so he can just do that
Yeah.
when he's running back Temple Time to go adult 1.
Yeah.
I'm
so
gonna
a big
laugh
thing-
if this is Prelude right here.
So a big thing also about this route, and I can kind of explain why Felix hasn't. He's probably gonna do 3-song and go back to Deku. After beating
Yep.
Deku, he's probably gonna do all those Lost Woods and everything. And after beating Deku, it sets your time of day to noon. And so he can just immediately go back to market and do everything right before he turns adult. He's still guaranteed for it.
Yep.
Oh, that makes
We all know
sense.
we all know he's not gonna do chicken.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
When you can get this 3-song work like this, it's very
Ooh,
great
gets
for time
the-
of day and getting a lot of child checks out of the way.
Gets the 3 for 3 though.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
That's a big pog.
Not that Talon paid it out for success, but
Felix. Yeah, definitely need to start collecting those skulls now that you know about it.
yep.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's quite a
Alright,
few
what do you
checks that
think
could be behind Rudos. You haven't found any of them hinted yet, so it's better to just get it.
Prelude! Look at that!
Burn the
Hashtag
witch.
called it.
Hashtag called it, let's go.
And now he's
He's
songs are
just-
hard.
So about that routing choice now.
I mean,
I mean, it's still not hard to go out of the Temple of Time after praying Prelude to do a quick child shooting trip, but...
Yeah, I still think that I'd follow the going and doing 3-song route, finishing doing your Lost Woods stuff, and then doing Deku Tree. And then
Yeah,
you can
Oh, I
possibly back.
completely agree.
Especially that you know
Comes with the
SFM is way the
spoiler
heroes
log.
are most likely going to find ZL at one of the 2 songs. So you don't want to orphan one of the song checks at SFM when it's Woth.
Yeah. Monkass. Alright, so do we think it's going to be this child song? And if so, which one?
Oh, Felix going to go reverse instead of doing Deku into Lost Woods into Deku.
That's what I was saying he should do. Song of Time, GT.
That's a little monk ass.
Yeah, that's pretty monkass.
That's
Ooh.
And Zoopal about to get that strength from Boulder of Destiny.
Yep.
Check your head. Do it.
Goron City
Goron
Walk.
Woth.
So this actually puts in an interesting choice of routing now. Because does he want to go out of his way and do Hot Route or Bolt?
I wouldn't want to do Child Goron City without ZL, since
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
unlocks another check.
I'd save it for my child too, especially when
Yep.
you're having... Shooting
Shoot
the sun
the-
is
Yeah,
nice.
with-
Rush that shit.
Wrong arrows.
Water Temple River
with
Chest.
having
So we know Song
Minuet,
Time is Woth for River Chest.
True.
with having Minuet, it's really easy to get back to Goron City. So yeah, I'd definitely be waiting till Child 2 before I would rush
and if
into
you don't-
Goron
Yeah.
City.
And if you don't have, like, you have a better chance of having a fire source and everything the
Yep.
next time you come, especially with ZL, because you don't want to have to double it if you don't have to.
Yeah. And there's also a lot more checks adult side if you can find like a hammer or your strength 2 so you can full clear the maze and do Link the Goron.
Yeah. And so here, Felix should not be buying any nuts. He can just get a bunch of sticks
Yep.
and go from there.
Felix
Okay.
having to buy a shield because he didn't have enough to do child fishing.
Feels bad, man.
Guess.
We get to see Zoopal doing Talon Chickens.
And ironically,
he
we
can-
actually don't know what our stones and medallions are. Like, neither of
Nope,
them
no one
checked
checked it. When I get the early temple time and want to do a long child, I usually will dip and just see the stones so I have an idea of where
Goron
things
City
are
way
at.
the hero again.
It's less
Yeah.
information than medallions, but you still know what dungeons are required and which aren't.
Yeah. Yeah, a big thing is since Deku Tree is, most of its sphere 0, you usually just want to do it, and unless you get like a Baron hint or something, there's the other Riddle's letter.
Yep.
Like you just want to go ahead and do it because it's sphere 0, and there could be literally anything
Yep.
there.
And just as
Yep.
we're going on skulls, we have 25 out of the 30 in logic that we need for Rudo, so we're getting close.
So in other words, rush skulls so you can rush ice. New meta.
Yeah, definitely. Ice is definitely the play.
Even though we don't have ZL yet.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna go. Hey!
The Never Buy a Shield gods have redeemed Felix.
Yep.
Well,
They've
Zoopal's
shown
gonna be
pity
happy
on him for
about
buying a
that.
shield.
Yeah, Zoopal's gonna win Team Never Buy a Shield today.
Yep.
Alrighty, what is Slingshot Room gonna have for us?
I still can't believe I called Prelude. That was just hilarious.
I'm telling you, you got the spoiler log and you're cheating. That's what this is. This is an intervention afterlife.
Come on, blue fire bottle.
Hover
Hover
Oh,
boost.
hello.
Told you to do ice. Now we don't need ZL. Now we can just go
Yeah,
straight
now
to
you
ice.
don't need ZL, just go
Yeah.
ice.
Oh, hover
So
boots
those
are
are
always
like
nice to
my-
find early on since it makes some routing so much nicer that you can just get a few of those inconvenient checks. Don't need weird setups or things like that.
That is literally my favorite item in the game to find.
What, hover boots?
Yep. For some
I prefer
reason,
bombs
I am
over hovers,
weird.
but hovers are always nice to have.
I am so weird. My movement is actually better with hovers than without them.
If you like hovers, then you haven't gotten yourself a really good Hess.
I've never had a Hess, so
I accidentally mega flipped an ice cavern once during a race.
Oh no.
I was trying to ground jump up to the white wolf host and I mega flipped instead.
Oh no.
It was pretty funny.
whoops.
Yeah.
I think when I was first learning how to ground jump, I accidentally ISG'd.
Oh, a stick! We got a stick!
He got it.
We got him, boys. We got
We
the
got
stick.
it.
We got him, boys.
So
We got a stick
on the
and
other
we're
side,
about to get a
Zoopal,
nut.
instead of playing Minuet from back of Lavon, he just save quit, so he's going to do Deco before doing Lost Woods.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just probably because he wants to end at getting that song.
Yep.
And hopefully have some sticks and maybe some other weapon to do Wolfos Grotto better.
Yep.
And then maybe you find money or something so you can. It's just more of an opportunity to full clear Lost Woods.
Yep.
If you do it later. So it's definitely a smart play.
Yeah.
Three, throw it!
Oh, the recoil! This trick shot.
Pro gamer strats.
That's optimal.
Yeah.
Now,
Looking
with
at
this
that-
being 5.1, we will not know if it's double defense or not until they pick it up.
No.
Golden Heart Boy.
Oh man, gold hearts are the
That was-
best.
That's one of the
Yeah,
best
that-
changes from 5.1 to 5.2 is actually being able to identify a double defense.
Yeah, both of them just kind of flying through.
Yep.
Doing their dungeon stuff. Zoopal's gonna get those.
Puppy commentary.
Felix getting B1 skip first try.
I mean, it's
Just
ground
pretty
jump, so.
Oh
We
yeah,
say
ground
that though,
jump's right.
but like during his match with Goomba, he actually had some trouble getting B1 skip and actually switched into the other B1 skip.
That's right, he failed ground jump a few times and just did regular B1 skip after it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Felix.
Oh, he missed the broken stick.
Mhm.
There
Attaboy.
it is. Yeah, nice one cycle from Felix. Almost down.
Nice. So, do you guys prefer the single nut strat or the double nut strat for
Oh, single
the
nut.
one cycle?
Single nut.
Single if you're close enough.
See, I'm just bad and have yet to be able to one cycle Goma, so. And a nut for your troubles. See what-
I mean,
Well-
he got his nut back.
See what the grand
Alright.
prize of Deku Tree is here.
Carry emerald.
It is the
Force.
Forest Medallion.
That's not
That's
that
a-
bad of
That's
a haul.
nice.
Oh, that's always a nice one to find. It unlocks Prelude check, and if you find the other couple medallions, it can be for Burning Cack as well.
So Felix going to get the money here.
A single nut strat is what we call a pro gamer move.
Yeah. That's right.
don't
Don't let
know
anyone
that.
tell you different.
And my badass at randomizers knows at least one pro gamer move.
Zero.
Felix
rupee.
trying to collect money to do the Deku Scrubs in Lost Woods. Maybe.
Yeah, he's gonna get it though.
Oh,
He's gonna.
he's
find
going to
20
get it the 20 off of the sword chest, not knowing that it's there, but that'll be a nice find for him, so he can do the Scrubs in Lost Woods.
At least he remembered that he didn't get this chest.
Yeah.
Instead
do
of
you-
just skipping it.
Now, do you save scum the first one if it's nothing to make sure you get both of them?
Maybe.
Yeah,
You have,
that's...
you have Minuet, so coming back is.
Well, on the first one at the bridge, like, it's not too much of time loss to save quick compared to just running all the way back to the start of Lost Woods, so I would definitely consider that with your low rupee count at this point, so you can clear most Lost Woods on the first go-through.
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The pupper just told us who won, but we can.
Yeah, my pupper has been very anxious and barky today, so I will try and mute as I can with it.
No, it's part of the atmosphere.
I mean, if you want me to keep it open, I will. Sometimes she gets loud, though. Well, most of you guys know.
Oh,
Hyrule Field
no.
Wath.
But Field Wath, I mean, yeah, they got a strength and a bomb
Strength.
bag.
Yeah. It's pretty Wath at this point, and one of the bomb bags we know is bomb lock, so that could be the first logical bomb bag quite easily.
Yeah, it depends on where that third one is.
Felix not checking the bridge scrub. He's just gone straight to Ocarina game. He'll probably do the 2 bomb grottos after this.
Yo,
Night-
like, let's talk about Zoopal breakdancing on the scrub.
Yeah.
He's just vibing.
He's just vibing. God.
What is this mini game?
They're just going over their scale. Like, yeah.
Oh!
Anti-
Oh! Oh, there we go! It was all calculated. It was all calculated.
Another nice 1 cycle for Zoopal on Queen Goma, so he's also getting out of Deku Tree and will get his Forest Medallion.
Beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call a big brain move.
Or if you're me,
Source
look.
domain. is
Domain foolish.
Oh, okay. Domain is foolish.
foolish. Yeah.
That's an interesting hint to find.
But it is river foolish.
Oh gosh.
Nope. Not yet.
We just found domain foolish.
I think that's our first foolish hint too.
Yeah, it is.
And
Bombs.
man, they're just everywhere. Doo-doo-doo.
He has 2 sticks. I guess he doesn't have to kill the main wolf once he can just dip into the grotto.
Yeah.
You'll have just enough sticks to do this.
I've never wanted more to be this next just 5
Unless he,
years.
unless he's gonna go for broken stick. Oh, and he got it.
Oh, he got it!
That is a really easy setup. It's as soon as you come in, just side hop once and jump slash. It's really free, actually.
You guys
Oh!
remember earlier, Felix's previous match against Goomba, he got to this spot in his last race and ran out of sticks and had to warp back to Kokiri Force to buy more, so it's always nice to see him not run out of sticks at this point.
Yeah. Shout out to that vanilla gold rupee, by the way.
Is this even rando?
I know,
It's even
right?
random.
Interestingly enough, Zoopal, instead of running from Deku Tree into Lost Woods, he played Minuet as doing reverse Lost Woods. Doing all the checks that Felix has done, and Felix will now check the bridge business scrub as well as the hint.
Prelude is Nocturne.
Prelude check is Nocturne, so they're gonna get Nocturne.
I'm glad you caught that because I could not read that fast.
Nocturne really early is so nice.
Too bad Skullmask is dead.
I mean, they don't have child songs yet, but they Nocturne, Prelude, and Minuet are 3 really nice warp songs to have.
So has Felix forgotten that he has Prelude, or
Good question.
that's
He's getting remote southern.
Oh, the
Oh,
bomb. Yeah, you can
that's
get that bomb.
not a
hole.
bad idea because with the rest of
When
the
he-
field they've done, and
yeah.
it being Wath, it's a check that you could easily orphan at this point in the game.
Yeah, when are you gonna come back here for it?
Yeah.
Well, you have remote, and then you have the business scrub.
Yeah.
that are, you
Oh,
know,
Felix
the,
did do
the
business
only
scrub.
2 left in the field that to full clear that wall.
Yeah, I forgot Felix did do business scrub, so yeah, that makes sense.
Even though, yeah, Toxic, but you found 2 items, it's still way of the hero. You always want to full clear your way of the heroes.
Especially if it's something like this that you can just take care of real quick.
Yeah, you usually want to clear your way of the heroes, even if it's something that could be that logic that's not your actual way of the hero, especially at this point where Strength and Bomb Bag, you can find other ones that would make those not way of the hero. It's always just good to clear your way of the hero so you don't get trapped
Ca-
missing something.
Guys! Gag is way of the hero.
Hey, it's
A
scale.
scale!
Scale!
See? This is why we full clear our way of the heroes.
Now he can go in a lake and do barren domain.
I'm gonna laugh if something's on diving in the lab, and that was required because it's gonna be like iron boots.
Iron boots on diving in the lab. Do we really want to see that?
Maybe.
Yes, I so do.
It could also be that like ZL's on Burning Cack with Jabu being one of the other 2 medallions to get it. Do you need the scale to enter domain?
Oh gosh. Monk ass.
All right, now is he gonna go do whatchamacallit, the slingshot minigame?
He should.
He should.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna go do it.
Yep. That's definitely not one of those checks you want to orphan because whenever you do, it's going to have something you need and you'll just forget that you never did it. Oh, Goron City play from Zoopal.
Oh, we're seeing it.
this is an interesting play.
I mean, you have bombs, so you can go ahead and do maze and get the Skulltula, which goes towards your 30, so it's not too terrible.
True.
Yeah, I still think I'd do this on Child 2, though.
We'll see. We'll see how well of a gamble this ends up being. If it's on pot, that'd be hilarious. A
It's
hammer!
not.
No!
It's not.
Oh,
It's
no!
not.
Felix, no! Oh, and he's leaving immediately.
That's a yikes.
Oh no, that's a
Oh.
yikes right there.
Oh boy, that's a huge find.
The dongos, water, and
And Jabu.
Jabu.
Jabu Stone.
We might not
Oh,
actually need that
no.
Rudo's letter.
I believe we're gonna find a way.
So it's what he didn't do. Yeah, it's what Felix didn't do is the issue here. Child Goron
Hammer
City
was
War-
on Hot Rodder Goron.
Oh, that's a kick to the knee right there.
Yep. Forest Fire Shadow. Vanilla Shadow. Vanilla Spirit!
Let's go. And I love how they both have the exact same idea.
Yep. Immediately get the Way of the Hero in SFM.
And Zelda's
AZL.
Lullaby. Yeah, fire does not look like a bad option here for Zoopal.
Right now, I would play directly to Nocturne, do
I'd go
your
Nocturne
Graveyard
and
and
your-
CAC. That's just
Yeah.
a ton of checks that you just want to do early, and
Ooh,
Zoopal
Zoopal
could go to fire, but he has 5 parts. It can get a little iffy going up higher. Would you guys do DC dip if it's a stone? Even though
Yes.
you-
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you can full clear it and you're kind of limited on your scope of items, yeah, sure, why not? Felix doing Composer's Grave, whereas looks like Zoopal's gonna go and do Adult Goron City, and then probably transition that into Death Mountain Crater and get the song from there.
Yep. Yep, they have hover boots, they can get it.
It's not shabby no idea, and then also you got Zelda's Lullaby, you can do your fairy fountains and everything as well.
Yep.
I take it,
And with the
Zelda's was
hammer-
on Minuet.
Yes, Zelda's is on Minuet, and that hammer also.
I had to step away.
Nah, you're fine. You can full clear the maze as well with that hammer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love having hammer strength 2 to do the maze. You don't have to double the maze. It's not a big deal, but I always love having to only do the maze once.
And Zoopal doing the damage modifier on the crouch stab. And
Yep.
so you
Damage storage is such a wonderful thing.
Yo, Afterlife, it's your check.
It's my check.
heart piece.
Peace.
Felix.
So that is a meme in
like, wait.
another,
Don't
The
worry.
bow.
another community.
The bow!
No, the bow. And
Oh.
DC is foolish.
Stone DC is foolish.
Oh no.
Oh.
Felix, what are you
Now you
doing?
don't-
You don't have Sun Song.
Yeah, I did. He got it from the
Oh, you
grave.
did. Oh yeah, he did. I was like, wait.
That's what's on Composer Grave was Sunsong.
DC Foolish 2, Stone DC Foolish. Oh man.
Yeah, and Felix doesn't know that, so he might still do the DC play if he doesn't
Felix
find
is
that hit
probably
soon.
going to dip. Yeah, he's gonna do it. He's probably gonna do Maze. He'll get that bow. Look,
Dinge!
the thing that saves Felix right now is that bow was not hammer. So that's going to be a really solid thing. But that missing that hammer for Fire
Yeah,
Temple
but
is going
it
to
could
be a
also
big-
bait him into thinking the way the hero is the bow when that hammer is hard required for the seed.
Yeah. I mean, with Forest Temple being a medallion, so is bow. But if Felix plays well and full clears his Watt, then yeah, and Begoron did. Okay.
Okay,
And so yeah,
that's
we have
good
all 5 of
information.
our Way of the Heroes now, so that's pretty nice.
What was the 5th?
Cack.
Cack.
CAC.
Yep.
Of course it was CAC.
Wath Village is Wath, guys. He should get all of it now. Like, he should understand how things are playing out here. But I think it'll take his adult dip into Goron City to kind of clear some stuff out in his brain. He'll find. Hopefully, he does the Goron City dip before the Denong's Cavern. If he follows the normal route that I think he's going to do, he's going to do Goron City, transition to Crater, go up and around to DMT Ferry, and then drop down and do Cavern.
Well, there's Requiem.
There's Requiem, so they're a strength and mirror away from being able to do it.
Chimp hovers
no.
were in Deku Tree, so they already have it.
That was a nut. Up
Nut.
there.
Nice.
That's how they could
Not-
get the song check here, is because they have hover boots.
Felix getting that sub 50.
Something
Alright,
I've never
let's
done.
see. Greg! 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 Do it, Felix! Felix! Felix!
He promised us content and then he rips our heart. What is this?
This is a no. Why did you abandon Greg?
Why? Why would you do that? He was just there.
Not like this.
Oh, there's a bottle.
Got owned by these memers into golf.
So that's definitely 30 skulls in legend now that we found a bottle.
So Chimp, you see what happened was...
What happened was, is we were talking and we're like, Felix is racing. And it'd be really awesome if we supported him. And so, 2 of us became 3 of us, became 4 of us.
It
They
just sort of
invited themselves, basically, yeah.
It just kind of sort of happened.
Yeah, our 5 Watts are Sacred Forest Meadow, Fire Temple, Goron City, Hyrule Field.
Lights!
Cack.
Oh!
There's
I
our way
just
of the
thought-
hero in CAC, Papega!
Hey, you're not wrong. Also, I just thought about that, but that hammer sucks even more, because Fire Temple is way.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Bolero!
so this should push Felix even higher up the mountain.
We're just getting all the adult warp songs. The only one we have not seen is Serenade, which we know is on OOT.
Yeah,
This is ridiculous.
this is great.
I mean, you love having warp songs, but they don't lock as many checks as your child songs do.
Yeah, they're good for getting around, but yeah, hook. We'll need a hook shot. Yeah, air, magic, strength 2, and that's it. We're literally 4
Wow.
hours mode at 38 minutes in. And
Goron Tunic.
Hello, Goron.
you
Tunic.
know, that could be if the way of the hero item is in deep fire. Hey, OGC Foolish.
Well, if wallets are locked, it's required both for Volvagia and to get past the after the bigger room that's
Yeah.
first there. So
But
you
yeah,
need a Goron
Purple
Tunic
is
logically
right.
beat the seed.
Yeah, purple
With
is
OG
making sense
Foolish.
here. The game is just screaming at you to go to 5.
Yep.
With OGC Foolish, that is our last Foolish.
Yeah, so we have all 3 of our foolish hints now. Stone of Agony. This is 5.1. Let's go. Why can't it be 5.2 for Wattstone? Game, please.
Chimp, Felix cannot do Forest of Fire.
Oh.
He doesn't have a hook shot. either,
Oh.
besides a hammer. We
A
have
good
not seen
thing-
a hook shot yet.
But good thing for Felix there, he just picked up that Dodongo's foolish hint.
Oh,
That's really nice.
what a spot for that.
Yeah.
Zoopal going out to Colossus to get his song from here. And he might do the fairy pound as well.
Okay, what's
Sarius.
happening here? He's like, hey, look, I bombed you.
Okay, if Sarius doesn't push Felix towards Child Goron City when he can full clear it.
He's just gonna dip fire.
Oh no, Felix, not like this.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like in his situation, it makes sense because he
Yeah.
wants to know if he's hammerlocked.
A fire dip is never a bad thing, especially when it's Wath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zora Fountain is foolish. From Zoopal's side.
No, that's domain. That was
Yeah,
our
is that
yeah,
domain? I
yeah,
thought it was
domain,
Fountain.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
we have all our foolish. Domain, DC, and OGC are foolish hints.
Unless someone messed up on the hint distribution. Hey, you got a key! We can continue!
Yep, Felix going deeper into fire, and Zoopal checking the Colossus Fairy Fountain.
Star, you would be correct that there was a Deku shield on top of the arch.
Yep.
And a piece of heart in the fairy. Yeah.
He's going to Nocturne, he'll now do his adult cack.
Yeah, he's gonna find those light arrows.
Yep. Also find his Goron Tunic, which will definitely help with going
Yeah,
fire.
that's gonna push him to fire even more.
Especially since they have the hammer. The Goron Tunic just makes it so much easier that you can do most of it. You don't have to worry about your heart total.
Yeah, and depending on the distribution of keys, Zoopal may be able to pull clear.
Felix is going to get a hammer locked after this room because he did not find a key there.
Yeah.
I mean, a nut upgrade's always nice, but you are going to get key locked.
But it's a way of the hero nut upgrade.
Way of the hero nut upgrade. Let's go.
I mean, I'm not one to complain about a nut upgrade, but not way of the hero logically.
Imagine we lived in a world where nut upgrades were somehow actually way of the hero.
God, not like this.
That would be a world.
And a wallet. Okay.
I love it! I love it!
There goes the Goron Tunic option.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's
So
go!
we got lights already.
Zora Tunic bait, let's go!
Felix, you don't have a key.
No.
Felix, you don't have a key.
He's like, please, God, no. Not like this. I think he's like
Guns are
on
hard.
autopilot. I think he's on autopilot right now.
He was super nervous before this race.
Yeah.
So nerves might be...
Bolero to get his, what?
I think he's doing
Malo
great.
and Fairy. He doesn't have hammer, he can't do Crater Fairy, but he
Yeah.
can do the rest of Crater, I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna do.
Or no, to Goron
City.
City, he hasn't done any of it yet.
Yeah, he's gonna get his bow, but that hammer is gonna be a scooter to the ankle. We've not
No
found
chat,
this
we
one.
have not found a Zora Tunic, so that wallet can be Wath for Zora Tunic. But water is a stone,
Depending
so
on where
not necessarily.
where the other wallet is.
It's very unlikely since the only thing it locks would be Central Pillar and water is a stone.
Stone water.
It'd be pretty safe to that you wouldn't
Felix
need one.
chasing child.
And we know where Rooters is, so it can't be for blind blue fire either.
Yeah. OT
Jim, yeah, OOT is Serenade.
Yeah, this is a literal jet seat right now.
Zoopal trying real hard to check the TARDIS.
Come on, we believe in you.
Yeah, there it is, Bloopy.
Which we knew because Felix has already
Yep.
done that. So.
Felix now getting linked to Goron.
Felix, hero of the Gorons.
Zoopal doing our favorite race with our favorite Gravekeeper of Dompe.
How many skulls do we have in Logic right now?
41.
Yeah, 41 with that bow.
I was about to say we found a bottle. There's No way
Wait, I
we're
found a
under
bottle and found a
30.
bow. Like, we're pretty pog now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Rudo's letter is in logic.
Yeah, it is. Monk
Do we
ass.
care? Not really.
I mean, Ice Cavern, come
Something's
on.
gonna be an ice. Something
Oh,
is going to be an ice.
Song of Storms and Ice, let's go.
I mean, it is a child song at this point. We have all the adult songs. Or know where they all are at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hammer is gonna be bad. The longer
Actually,
he prolonged, the longer
The
he
only
prolongs
songs we
that
don't
jump
know where
too.
they are at are Eponas and Storms. One's on Burning Cack, one is in Ice.
Yeah. Oh, and Felix getting the backflip.
Nice.
You earned that piece of heart.
Yeah, you earned that piece of heart. He's gonna Sun Song Warp out.
I know. Zoopal is also skipping Greg. What the fuck?
Yo, Zoop,
I'm
like,
disappointed. I am disappointed in both these runners.
neither of you are racers of true culture. We need to have a conversation afterwards.
This is an insult to our people.
You people. Damn dirty
Damn
memers.
dirty memers.
Both runners have good taste. Fight.
No. No, see, I have a Greg emote for a reason.
Yep, both runners just doing
Hey,
checks
look,
as have done.
Cockroach.
Actually, no, we'll see
Oh.
adult shooting. We haven't seen that yet because Felix didn't have the bow.
Yeah, this is a new one. Let's see if Zoopal has any of that EU aim.
Oh god.
A little bit there, but he does eventually get that blue ruby. Oh, Felix missing the hint bomb, but he has plenty of time, he'll get it. And has a Goron too, he just hasn't bothered to equip.
He likes to live dangerously. Why the hero piece of heart? Let's go.
Oh yeah.
So we're getting. So I think our next progression is definitely in fire. We're down to 22 checks in logic, and most of them are in child.
Yeah, Fire Temple's definitely the next play. And it wouldn't be surprising to see a hook shot, maybe.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah.
Because we're getting to that point where Shadow Temple, we can full clear it, like if we get a hook shot. Spirit, we're needing Strength 2 and Mirrors still. In Forest, we need a hook shot. So
Yep.
Fire, or maybe they have to venture to get those 30 skulls so they can go to Ice Cavern.
And that item in fire is going to be quite deep because we already found 2 of the items, and we know that we have to find 2 more keys in the 2 hammer checks early, or Volvaji if one of them has the boss key. So,
Yep.
You're already looking at deep fire having the item you need.
Yeah. Like. So, what do you guys constitute as deep fire?
Past Pierre.
Ask Pierre.
I do it as past the fire chase, so you unlock the door at the top there, and that would deep fire, so the fire maze, I guess.
Because I've heard like the terms thrown around, like deep fire and then deeper fire. Some people just use different terms.
Yeah, I consider like boulder maze like mid fire, and then like deep fire is when you get to the boulders and fire where there's a pillar you can knock down and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, check
That's where I
the
think
score and compass and hammer.
Yeah,
That's a
where
better way to talk about it.
Is literally as soon as you go down that long, where I feel like that's your entrance to deep.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. I would agree with that.
Zoopal going to fire as we're talking about it.
Although there is the argument for Pierre, just Pierre being part of deep fire.
Pierre sucks. I'm trying to be nice to him, but dude. So the good thing here is getting Saria's song may push Felix to go back Child and do Child Goron City. Because
Yep.
he has ZL, he has Saria's,
He can full clear Child
he can full
Goron.
clear Child Goron City. And yeah, he got a bow there, but there's not much he can do, and he knows that.
Yeah. Hopefully that does push him there, because he can full clear it and he will find the hammer. Otherwise, Zoopal could possibly run away with this race depending where the other items are at.
Yeah.
I mean, right now I'd have to put Zoopal in a pretty good lead.
Well, yeah, that hammer's the
hammer.
Yeah.
This is a very linear seed so far, and
Yeah.
like Hammer just, it's a very straight line here. You find Hammer, you go to Fire Temple. Whatever's in Fire Temple, you want to unlock another gun. One way or another.
Yep.
Because, yeah, you got Jabu, DC, I mean, one way or another, you're going to find either a hook shot or a boomerang, something here.
Yeah, I mean, Zoopal's definitely ahead, but it's hard to say how much because, as we all know, seeds can be very trolling when you still have 4 or 5 items left to go. It's not hard for one of those items to be in an obscure location that you last location, and
Yeah.
you never know what's
And-
going to happen as he goes on.
Yeah, and Neff, I completely agree. That's what we were talking about earlier. Is I think that we're going to see a fire. Yeah, Felix going
Proper
child.
commentary.
Hammer was on Hot Rod or Goron as a child. in
Yep.
Goron City.
Well, Felix is kind of running out of stuff to do as an adult. He didn't have really much at all.
Yeah. And Zoopal missing that ledge grab and getting burned.
I mean, the only other thing you could even think of would be to reverse Wasteland and then do hook shotless GTG, and that does not sound like a fun play.
That's just stupidly out of logic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah, that feels really Pepega to do that.
Yeah.
Welcome on in, Riley.
And he did play Minuet, so he probably is going straight to Goron City.
Yeah, that's the play here. He got the bow, but he's smart enough to know that, hey, I got this bow, but it doesn't do anything. And so maybe giving Goron City another look is really good.
Yep. It's always good to full clear away the heroes.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other option you would have here is to go to River, but that feels real bad when you know that Domain is foolish.
Please elaborate. What are the new Hot Riley exclusive straps? Let's hear that.
Yes, Bow unlocked adult shooting, but adult shooting had nothing important,
God.
so doesn't matter. Because Zoopal did check it, I think it's a piece of heart.
None of them have done Cuckoos yet.
Nope, no chickens yet.
And probably never will.
Probably never will, depending on how the seed rolls.
Yeah.
Hey!
Fog.
Never once complained about a sword. They're nice items to have.
Especially when you only have one stick left.
Yep. Especially with one stick, it's not too hard to start jump slash, and then you can crouch stab for days. Never have to worry about your stick supply.
Yeah, shout out to neither of the racers actually having randomized music. Both their music is vanilla. So do you guys think after Felix gets his hammer, he's gonna dip out, or you think he's gonna stick around?
I think he's
I
gonna.
would full clear Goron City at this point.
Yeah, I think he's gonna definitely full clear it. I wouldn't say.
Zoopal got the hammer and just out.
Well,
Well,
he
that's
didn't have ZL.
He didn't have
He couldn't
ZL
do
or,
anything
or
else.
Sarius.
True.
At this point, he has both songs. He full clear this and never have to worry about coming back here again.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, and that looks like what Felix is gonna do. He's gonna go, do the dancing Darunia, get the pot, profit.
Yep, and now Zoopal's caught up to what Felix did, and Fire is now going deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Chimp there. If anything else is in Child Goron City, Felix is definitely ahead. That's
What was
not-
that
that's-
song?
That's not even a song.
Yo, going for the dubstep remix of Sorry song. Oh, another bomb bag.
Bomb bag.
Okay.
So the bomb bag and field is not way of the hero.
So
Nope,
strength.
because that was not bomb locked. Yeah.
Strength.
Or scale.
Or
Or
scale.
scale.
No, scale can be for diving the lab, but only
Yeah.
for diving the lab.
Alrighty. Felix, hopefully Felix's aim is good enough that he just gets this on the go.
Yeah, most likely the field watt is for the strength since we do need 2 of them, and it's
Oh,
not
no,
too
Felix,
hard to
no.
conceive.
That's
the third
way
strength.
too early.
That was not,
That
like, he
was-
may have...
yeah, way early.
It depends on his timing. But yeah.
Nope.
If he would have waited just a little bit long. And then he's like, nope, screw it. Done. We're done here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it looks like...
No, that's just a fast way to reset the pot.
Yeah, he's resetting the cycle. Wait. Be patient. Don't do it.
Because when you fail that pot, it takes
There
it a
you go.
while to reset itself, which is
There you
good.
go.
That should be solid.
That's good.
We did it, fam.
We did it, boys. And BGS. Let's go.
It's not progression,
All
but
the swords.
Big stabby. I mean,
You're
Yeah,
never
but that's
complaining
all-
about swords.
That's gonna
Sword
make a
kills
lot
nice.
of the boss fights quicker.
Yep,
Like Volvagia and stuff like that. It's gonna make those a lot quicker.
Twin Rova,
Yes.
Bongo.
But one cycle for Twin Rova is bad. Yeah, nice but not necessary. Never buy a sword. My hot new strat. That yeah, it could. It all depends on execution for that
Yep.
to
Yeah.
be a game changer.
I'll tell you what else could be a game changer. This Din's Fairy.
Yep, just doing child cleanup on Felix's side.
Oh,
Strength
strength
2!
two.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, okay.
oh, there.
Strength
That's
2 and fire.
that's
So
interesting.
that's 2 strengths from Wath. Strength 3 is probably hiding somewhere, so I'm guessing that that's probably the Wath.
But yeah, OGC is foolish. So
Yeah.
if
Yep.
the strengths are Wath, they're the only two available ones.
Yep.
Wait, hear me out. What if Strength 3 for long shot in Ganon's castle for Stone? Bam.
We already have lights, and we have to
That's
have
what I
magic to Ganon's, so
But
can't really
we're
get an
trying
option
to do
where
hypotheticals here. What if for
it
some
just
reason
doesn't.
Brando finds a way. Like somehow someone messed up and Ganon's boss key is shuffled. Hey, hook shot!
Hook shot!
Oh
Nice.
my god!
Oh
Okay.
snap!
Oh
That-
boy.
Okay, that's a steal right there.
That's,
is right.
that's huge for Felix, because
That's Force Temple right
when
there.
is and when is Zoopal gonna go check that ferry?
Whenever he gets done with whenever he gets done with Fire Temple and realizes he doesn't have a probably.
He would probably go to Spirit first with his bow and Strength 2. He can get a
You
few
can't
checks
beat
out of the
it.
way there.
You can't beat it though, and you're missing out on a lot of stuff without.
Yeah,
that
but you can
hook
do quite a few checks.
shot. Yeah.
Felix
It's
doing
okay.
Child Spirit, which is out of logic at this point since he doesn't have a slingshot or boomerang.
Yeah, there are
It's
worse things to happen.
This boss key is deep as fuck in fire.
Yep.
Keep firefighting.
Hey,
away.
floating slug!
What if?
Floating slug denies.
Oh my god!
Ouch!
Oh,
Floating slug finds a way,
Floating slug does find a way.
and didn't get the double keys kill unfortunately, Felix. But
Irons! Oh no!
no!
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh no!
This is a big monk ass moment. You guys got your monk ass.
This is a very interesting fire temple that we got here. Wallet, Strength 2,
Spoilers.
and Irons from Way the Hero Fire. Oh boy. Oh boy.
So, are we ahead, chat, or by how much are we ahead? Let me rephrase that. Because people are saying spoilers, so I don't want to.
About 2 seconds.
Okay.
2 seconds.
Okay.
Also, let me add something. We are at 66 viewers, which is a new record on simultaneous viewers on our channel. Thank you very much, everyone.
This race is hype.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Felix going for pot strats.
So,
Pot
so,
strats.
so
Pot strap.
we reached a new record with the meme team as
With-
comms.
With Dick Squad.
God.
Here we see
Execute viewer 60. No.
our a shield and fire temple as well. Wrong shield, but
Yep, and then getting the math out of Child Spirit.
The math?
Getting the math out. Sometimes you just gotta do some quadratics, dude.
there's only 3 checks left in Fire Temple to
Twitch
find
says
this
there's
dang
only
boss
3
key.
viewers. Twitch says there's only 3 viewers, and where are we going to get the other 3?
Pierre boss key incoming.
Well, it's down to 3 checks. It's either Pierre,
If
Megaton
it's on
Hammer
Pierre,
Chest,
that's
or
good on
highest
Pierre.
Goron.
He's going fire. That's a fire loadout.
Yeah. You know fire's Woth, so you go fire before forest.
Exactly. Yep. And depending on where this boss key is, this could be a changer for Zoopal.
I mean, you always want to change your progression, but when one of your progressions is Woth, you always do that one first.
And also, I mean, like it's the like the seed's been very linear, like we've said.
Yeah.
And so, like, the hook shot is going to be a definite game changer in this dungeon.
Though, funnily enough, if Boski's on Pierre, Felix never did his adult scarecrow, so you'd have to run back to Lake to do that.
With
Yeah,
no
one way or another,
serenade.
Yeah,
Yep.
with no serenade.
No serenade, no opponents.
At the same time, Zoopal doesn't even have the hook shot, so he's gonna have to go child, then go warp back. So it still
He's gonna have
would
to go
work out in
flying.
Felix's favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Pierre could just be a key.
Yep.
Yeah, it depends on where LS is.
And depends if we actually need long shot for the stone water.
Well, yeah, but we're just
69
saying, like,
viewers.
Oh, for his first long shot for Zoopal.
exactly. That's what we're saying. Is it all depends on where that second shot is, how
Yep.
out of it Zoopal could be.
Oh, hey.
Hey, look at that. That's ironic. Okay, and then depending on what this boy has, if it's a key, then we know that Pierre has to have something. If it's no key, then we know that Pierre has a key.
It's key.
That's a,
Ooh. So now do you gamble that Pierre doesn't have anything important?
Absolutely.
Yes.
for right now. I mean, it's the option here. Still 50-50 for Pierre, yeah. Depends on what. I'd go do Volvagia, confirm that theory about the key.
And
because
then
if
not
Volvagia
worry
has
about
that
it till
key-
later.
Exactly, not
Yep.
worry about it till later.
You're assuming that your walk
God.
is fulfilled from the strength 2 is what you're
Doing-
hoping for.
And the wallet and the iron boots.
Yeah,
the
so
wall can
then-
only be Wath though for Zora Tunic for Central Pillar, which feels real monk-esque for
I mean,
Stonewater.
I mean, the irons are also
yeah,
where
irons
they
are
are.
also monkey.
Stone water is like telling us to pay attention to it. It's like being like, notice me, senpai.
Yeah,
True.
but we're gonna be like the main protagonist in a really terrible B-rated anime, and we're just not going.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I just want Strength 2 to be the way of the hero because it's for Spirit and not have to worry about doing Stonewater.
But what about Water Temple Kun?
God. But yeah, if irons end up not being way of the hero, that's strength too. Yeah, Icy Water with Rudo's letter.
Ooh,
Monka S.
Yep.
Wait, we gotta. Was it domain or fountain that's dead?
Domain.
Domain.
So
Crap.
Fountain is still in it.
that is possible.
Monka S. Have mature content deactivated. Monka S.
Oh.
It could also be for Toilet in GTG, which could just be for key logic.
Monka TOS. All right, so change of plans, guys. We're not noticing water temple today. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not.
Nice quick kill from Zoopal.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid quick kill.
Yep. Always nice to get the quick strats in Volvagia.
It's always nice to get them. Turn it on.
Turn that shit off.
No, we can't. We have a child, so we can't do that.
Do we? Do we?
We
Oh,
do.
and the item was on the boss, so we're good.
So yeah, so we're good. So here's the key. Everything's great. Yep, here's the key. We're Gucci.
Oh, bailed.
Yeah, bailed out. Strength 2. Yeah, so we are currently 2 items from go mode right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
See what?
Just need magic and mirror shield.
Yep. Here's the
Our
spirit
Woths-
play from Zoopal.
Yeah, our Woths
Oh,
are
go ahead.
Sacred Forest Meadow, Fire Temple, Boron City, Hyrule Field, and Kakariko.
In Sacred Forest Meadow, we had Song of Time and Zelda's Lullaby. In Fire, we had Strength 2, the Wallet, and Iron Boots. Goron City, we had the Hammer and
the bow.
The Hyrule Field, we had Bombs and First Strength.
The
Cac
bomb bags
had
were bomb locked
lights.
though, so it's not for bombs. We know that.
Yeah.
Cac,
And
we
then
have
we
light
got
arrows.
light arrows.
What was the song from CAC?
Bolero.
Bolero, so yeah, that's not WoW. So right now, just lights from CAC, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's
Zoopal getting bullied by that rock.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Mirror ends up being Go mode, yeah, Felix just needs to rush forest after this.
Yep.
But if Mirror ends up being in Spirit, then Monk ass.
I mean, he has strength too. He'll probably get back to Spirit at some point. You just do Forest first since it's a medallion and you can full clear it.
Yeah. And he got a key, which we knew that was going to happen because Felix did not get a key on Child Side. So.
Actually, funnily enough, with the medallion layout, Felix will clear fire, and if he goes Forest after that, that will get his Burning Cack song.
You're actually right. So yeah, Felix has Burning Cack possible. And Felix gonna get those irons. Probably scream about them a little bit. The Floor Master room in the air. Yeah, just hook shot was GGG. Actually, we may or may not get to see GT, depending on how this layout goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have Eponas yet.
Well, Eponas very well could be our Burning Cack
Long
song.
Exactly.
It's
That's
one
what I'm
of
saying.
two. It's between Eponas and Song of Storms. Both of them unlock a number of checks.
But yeah, Star, I 100% agree. Forest should be the next play here. It's progression and you can full clear it. There's no reason why you should not.
Yep.
Go
Full
ahead, Nick.
clearable progression, and you get Burning Cack.
Exactly.
That's just works out so well.
I think you could go ice next. I mean, if you have the 30
Rush
scrolls,
Ice.
sure.
New meta.
Ice,
I
we still gotta think about ice. Still gotta think about that
That
rose
is
letter
another
on
good
third.
thing about Forest is it's a lot of easy skulls to get towards your 30 if you still think you need a Rose Letter.
Hookshot was on Hyrule Castle. So we have Felix with a slight advantage right now of knowledge and a hookshot.
Yeah, it all depends on when Zoopal goes back Child to get that.
So I haven't seen
Oh
Oh.
It's not a.
Good.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, if you guys haven't watched Race casually, Zoopal is a very relaxed and laid-back runner, and the best way I can explain Felix when he races is that video of Andy Samberg playing the acoustic guitar and screaming. That's how I describe Felix when he races. As for always, sometimes hints they can't give a WAD thing. So, like, if you get something that says, like, Skull Mask or Bomb Bag, you know that Bomb Bag. And so you're absolutely right about that. Felix doing the hookshot strat on the Flare Dancer.
Well, it looks like Zoopal's going Child after doing what he can in Spirit.
I mean, that's the best thing to do. You have stuff that you can do Child that
Yep.
like, it's the best choice here.
Yeah, so he'll probably get his hook shot in here pretty soon.
I would assume so.
Yep.
Like, there's nothing really else to do. You can't do bottom of. You just gotta start cleaning up Child 2.
Yep.
No one's done Zora's River yet, so.
Yeah, no one has done
Yeah,
River.
no one's even looked at River.
I mean,
Now, if you do Castle Fairy first and get your hook shot, do you immediately go back adult, or do you do a few
Yes.
more Child cleanup?
he doesn't have much Child cleanup to do unless he's gonna go do chickens. but I'd put it off personally. I'd go and I'd wait until I get if I get Song of Storm, Burning Tack, then I'd go back. Right now, if
Makes
I get that
sense.
hook shot, I'm going back. You've got like we talked about, you've got a full clearable medallion dungeon, and it gives you burning.
Yep, that makes sense to me. And you have Prelude for quick transition, and he's going straight for that fairy. He's going to find his hook shot.
Yeah, Zoopal's gonna get that hook shot here, and then I wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised if they didn't go back.
Purple point out that they do have can clear the rest of Child Goron City when it's Tinted Wath, maybe, but you might just bank on it being the hammer.
Well, I mean, Felix is cleared Goron City.
Yeah, we
He
know it's
did-
nothing, but Zoopal does not.
Yeah, Zoopal may decide to go back. Yeah, Zoo getting that hook shot now, so that'll put
Yeah, he
things
doesn't know
back.
it's his hook shot, so he's played Sun Song Sam for other checks.
Yeah, he's
Nocturne.
gonna go. We may get to see chickens, guys.
No, he played Sun Song, so he said tonight he's going to do Dampe.
Yeah. We'll see if this is
Yeah,
anything.
Dump
But
digging.
you got sun, so eventually, this could be a thing.
It wasn't.
Oh.
Recovery hard. Dampe gained a little bit of luck for Link checking on him during his night shift.
Nice.
Should be a quick Vivacia for Felix since he has big stabby. Yep, and there. Oh, another bomb. I thought he had enough at that point, but. Oh, Zoopal also doing skull cleanup.
I mean, attack Wath, get those 10 skulls. Need that.
Oh, yeah, check 10.
Exactly.
Hope it's
Remember,
not
we're
light.
still missing mirrors and magic.
Yep.
Really
And
clean
you know
fight
30's
from
letter.
Felix, too.
Yeah, Felix got a really clean Vivacia fight. And,
Yep.
I mean, both of them do. Because, I mean, both of them did because Zoopal didn't have BGS. Still got a really good cycle. So.
Yep. It's always nice when you don't get troll hold with Vivacia and you can execute your bomb strats fairly well.
And that beats apart. Felix knows that it's dead, and he is outie fight.
Yep.
Yeah. We do know 40 and 50 are both dead.
40
Yep,
is a
40,
bottle.
50 dead. Rudos has 30. 10 was checked to be dead. We don't know what 20 is.
Yeah. And so, definitely, Evo's absolutely right. Go do your force symbol. You can collect skulls afterwards, especially because you can route them in better when you know where. Instead of just going, huh, have I checked here? Have I checked here? Like, yeah. But force symbol
Toxic,
should
while
be
you
quick.
can full clear GTG, it's not in logic yet. You don't have Eponas or long shot, so I would follow the song on Burning Cack after Forest if you don't find progression Forest.
Yeah.
Because the song will give you progression with it. If it's Eponas, you can do GTG. If it's Storms, you can do well. Both are check dense areas, which will be in logic from Burning Cack, which could very well have your progression.
Yeah, and like Toxic saying, like at this point, depending on the song you get from Burning Cack one way or another, you're either going to get bottom of the well access or GTG access, so screw the letter A. Like, you're going to get access to one of two very dense areas. And so, yeah.
Yeah, it's one or two check dense areas that very easily get a progression. I wouldn't totally ignore skulls, I just get the ones along the way just in case you do have
Yeah,
to still do
but
Rudo's letter.
Yeah, Prelude song was Nocturne.
Nocturne, correct.
Yes.
But, yeah, that's the thing, is I'd start collecting them along the way, but I wouldn't start going out of my way.
Yeah, exactly. You never want to abandon skulls until you know that you don't need any more, but you never chase them hard till you know you have to.
Yeah.
Burning Cat can be Ponas or it can be Song of Storms. One of the two.
But yeah, Toxic does bring up that interesting caveat, though. We have to keep in mind that whatever song is on Nocturne, on Burning Cack, is technically slingshot locked. We haven't found a slingshot yet.
Oh,
Yes.
that is true.
Zoopal playing a little too safe. Yeah.
Guys, are you
But-
guys are you thinking what I'm thinking?
What?
Slingshot and stone water.
God.
Oh.
That wallet watt for slingshot on
Oh.
Let's go.
That's mean, but I like it.
Yeah,
Happen to-
definitely. Felix is making up that ground that was lost before.
Yep.
Stop triggering the PTSD that was developed this weekend. And I don't know. That may be good enough for Zoopal.
I think it was, but we'll see.
That should be good.
Le Fall. Yep, getting that BGS. Gonna make life so much easier.
Yep.
Yep.
And then
Still
gotta
have
go
3
adult.
bosses to do, plus Ganondorf. Just gives you a lot of time save.
Slingshot logic. Maybe that's something that, maybe that's a trick they should program in. Some really advanced
Slingshot
players or
logic is
something.
not as bad as lens everywhere logic.
Lens
Don't
everywhere
need-
logic is just a meme. You guys think Greg's a meme? Slingshot everywhere logic is a meme.
Lens lot.
Or yeah, lens logic. Yeah, sorry, lens logic is a meme. Yeah, E Weekly had Way of the Hero Stone Shadow for slingshot. And yeah, they should both be. Yeah,
Yep.
going into forest, doing all this fun stuff.
We're gonna see double forest action.
Yep.
Dude. And that's the scary thing is right now they're both pretty much neck and neck.
Yep. I can't think of
Like-
too many checks that one's done that the other has not done, so
That's
it's
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's the other wallet.
their wallet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Central Pillar is
Oh,
logic.
central pillar.
Oh boy.
Wath Iron Boots incoming.
Well, Iron Boots and Getting God.
Come on, central pillar slingshot. Let's go.
Not like this.
I mean, I would not chase Central Pillar with the wallets. I would chase whatever song I get off of Burning Cack after this, assuming I don't find other progression in Forest.
Yeah, like I just follow that, and even then,
I mean,
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't
not
want the
convinced.
wallet to be Wath. You're not going to immediately follow them, but
Zoopal just chucked his lead into the garbage can. Yeah, but he was full clearing a Watt, so I guess we'll give him a
Yeah.
little bit of a pass.
I
Yeah,
mean, his
15
routing
minutes to
made
sleep now.
sense. At this point, I think they've done the same checks. It's just, Zoopal did
mine-
do Child Cack getting the skulls and stuff, so
and
depending
he
if Bruto's
did
Letters
Don't
comes in, he
Spare
might
It.
still be ahead on the skull race.
And we do know that the Floor Master here has a key, so they're going to be doing
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
he,
right, Johnny, Also, part of Spirit's been done on Zoopal's side, so that's kind of the difference at this
mean-
point.
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty much an execute now.
Yep.
They're both pretty much.
Zoopal
neck
got to
and
go
neck.
a little further in, but he's still gonna have to go. Does he gamble on child side spirit?
Yes.
I don't remember what Felix found there, because I know he did the
Felix
two checks.
didn't find anything.
2 items.
He didn't find
Okay,
it
no
there,
keys.
but
Okay. So not required.
It's not required, but does Zoopal gamble on that? We know it's gonna be the correct choice if he does, but
Depends on what keys he's found.
We still need magic HK.
Yep. Mirror and Magic are what we're missing.
Yeah.
And those can be quite a few places,
Yeah, they can.
so it's quite a hunt to find those 2 items at this point.
can we have first logical magic in Central Pillar Water with Mirror Shield on Treasure Chest minigame?
Where's
Stop.
We have
Lens?
to find the lens.
Stop.
Lenses
They're
and
not-
ice.
Lenses and ice.
Lenses
mean-
in the no lenses under icy waters.
I mean, we're
Either
talking about
way,
central pillar
behind-
being logic. Half the time it's just a small key for water small key logic.
Still, no, bad. Oh man, this is the most exciting dungeon of all. Is it?
I know, right?
Entertaining.
I find Forest a lot better than Jabu. Like, people give
I don't know.
Forest a lot of crap. I find Jabu just linear with less checks, and half is just escorting Ruto around.
No, here's the real
It's
question:
true,
is that here's the real question: do we put up that 10-hour video of paint drying that Felix showed us
Oh my gosh.
during this?
Oh wow. No, no.
Yeah, Jabu is like 8 minutes with only 4 checks, and you're just escorting Ruto around for most of it. And the part when you finally get to ditch Ruto is no checks. Forest takes longer, but there's a lot more checks in it, so that there can be excitement depending on what they find. Oh, and Felix is going out of the way for the Skulltula. Still
I don't
looking to
blame
get to his 30.
Paint drying pog. Forest Temple resident sleeper.
Nope. Not too costly of a bonk there on the hovers.
I don't know. We can make a choice. Do we want to see pants drying or do we want to see paint drying?
Wait. Pants drying. I'm intrigued.
I'm pretty sure we need the adult filter.
I mean, we're just talking about laundry. I don't know what the
Yeah.
issue is.
I was about to say, jeans always take longer to dry. compared
Oh,
to
but
the
see,
other ones, so.
there's Chimp coming in. Dry pants getting that upgrade.
Monkey TOS.
I'm wearing sweatpants right now.
Not too much of a difference between these two runners in Forest. It's just a couple minutes, which, with what else Zoopal's done, it seems like a pretty even race at this point. It depends on where the progression ends up being.
Yeah, the issue here is I'd actually gamble to say it really depends on where items lie, because if it's just on the way at this point, then actually Felix would be slightly ahead, because Zoopal did a lot of time saving. Whereas if Felix finds Mirror Shield, go mode Spirit.
Imagine they're just both in forest.
Oh, Zoopal missing the hover onto the ledge there. That's,
Ooh, that's
feels
a little
bad.
time loss.
Imagine knowing that Chimp comms on this channel and not turning mature mode on. Hey, there's Bosky.
There's Bosky.
Oh, Zoopal, no!
Oh, he missed it
Oh,
twice.
no.
Zoopal.
Like, I saw as soon as he walked off, I was like, that's not good. No.
That was a real quick downfall for Felix.
God
Now
tier
he's-
Poe, yes, that God tier Poe was great.
Whoa, Felix is just wrecking these Stalfos. Wow, they're
Zoopal!
BJ, oh my gosh, please Zoopal.
Zoopal!
You're giving me
Not
anxiety.
like this.
Not like Mia.
Please.
Well, it
Can I-
wasn't
can I
even
do
until
the recoil
Zoopal has
strat?
failed these hover strats.
Just do the recoil strat and call it good.
Why would he do a harder strat?
Yeah.
Because apparently the easier one isn't working.
Not like this.
Yeah, and I'll say Felix has a slight advantage with that misexecution. Felix just going through these fights real quickly.
And you can kind of see the frustration on Zoopal's. They're trying to buff on the fly.
Oh, wow. Felix
Oh,
just
and the clean
rushing
kill.
these enemies.
Oh man, that's nice. Yeah, they've gotten all the keys in Forest now.
Felix is just on a roll right now. This is
2 clean pose, real clean Stalfos. This is beauty fighting here.
What a
I'm
god.
sorry, I wasn't paying attention. It was forest.
Oh man.
Well, you missed out because Felix has just been wrecking enemies.
Ooh, and getting the arrow. This
Unfortunately, Chimp, we can't see him Feroz Wind out of here since he doesn't have Feroz or Magic.
You always need to FW out of here like last.
No, he has magic. His magic is just sent to clear.
Got that clear magic, trying to be environmentally friendly.
It's the
Using
clear
glass
magic.
now. Happy
Yeah.
Nice Rico from Felix.
5, 6, 7, guys.
Happy 124.11, guys.
Getting a quick cycle on that falling ceiling room is always
Yep.
so nice.
Oh yeah, getting like you feel like such a pro gamer when you do that.
Yep.
Someone print this and hang this on the wall of strat discussion.
Back up again.
Fine, I'll do it, but I'm gonna do it in PowerPoint format.
All right, come on. All of us get together. We're all gonna take a selfie.
We're all gonna take a yeah.
Let's see. This is third pull for Felix. Let's see if it's as clean as his other two have been.
Erg! Why'd you have to say anything? Oh, well,
Oh,
never mind.
still.
Oh,
Not quite, but still pretty quick.
yeah.
Felix is just destroying this forest temple. Like, his execution through here has been absolutely insane.
Yep. See, Paul, those are nuts, not your bow. Unless I'm missing some strat of nutting the portraits.
Dude, that's canon now. We're gonna put out a bounty on that. If you can find some way to trigger the portraits with nuts, you'll get $1.
Oh, Felix missing the first Meg. Feels bad.
Why do we have to keep talking about his execution? This is what happens.
Caster's curse.
I mean, it is a thing.
Now we get to watch Zoopal fight the Stalfo, see if he's as clean as Felix was for them.
Yes, Meg confirmed hardest Poe.
Oh, nice Stalfos from Zoopal.
Very nice.
There's Meg down, backflips off the elevator and is ready to fall right down. Zoopal, hit the portrait. There you go.
So at this point, you're almost an hour and a half in. If you're Zoopal, are you feeling behind after some of these problems in Forest?
I feel like you've lost time, but not necessarily behind.
I'd be feeling like you get that hammer early and it's just the biggest brain play of the world.
Yeah, I think he still feels pretty comfortable with his early hammer play.
Whenever I race, I never feel ahead or behind. I just focus on what I'm doing and not worry about where my opponents can be. Which may or not be the right thing, but it's just... You can't really focus on whether your opponent is ahead or behind. You just can focus on your routing and your execution and how you feel about that.
If Longshot's on Phantom Ganon, then we need to get Sea Falcon in here.
We'll get Bobby in here. I'll look him up.
Longshot and Phantom Ganon for magic on Morpha. with
There's
Fox
something
Cat
in water.
Central
There's gotta be something in water.
Zoopal, please.
Zoopal, not like this.
Zoopal having a serious case
There you
of
go, there you
NA aim
go.
today.
EU aim. Yeah.
Felix doing the
Hello, Mr.
easy
Mario.
base with Phantom Ganon. Zoopal getting the recoil into the falling ceiling room. Let's both phase Fangan down. We'll see how much control he is on tennis today.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Hey, finally got one. Phantom Ganon is such a troll. But he does get a nice one cycle, so
Pretty
not too
clean
bad of a fight.
Really good forest temple for Felix. I mean, ultimately, Zoopal really isn't that far behind, but with some of those mistakes, Felix definitely jumped ahead.
Yep.
Yes, forest is done. Everybody, please wake up.
It was not a barren forest. There was the second wall in there. Otherwise, forest said nothing. He's playing Requiem instead of getting Burning Kick. He's going. I guess it makes sense. You go Spirit to chase your progression, see if you can just get it along the way and not have to worry about Burning Cack.
Yeah, and he'll be able to get the adult left chest here that we didn't see from Zoopal.
Oh, right, he has the hook shot.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, this makes sense to me. You want to see where you're at in Spirit, and Burning Cack, you're going to do it for your next set of progression after this, so there's no need to rush it when you can clear out your Medallion Dungeon, do some work in your Medallion Dungeons now, and wait to see what Burning Cack tells you to go to next. Yeah, just kill that Woofos.
Okay. I mean, I don't think he intentionally hit it with the hook shot, but it worked out.
I mean, I end up killing the Woofos in that room most of the time just because he can be such a troll.
So it is important to note that because of where we got our keys in Spirit, everything that he's about to do is out of logic because we don't have a child weapon.
You didn't get any keys on Child side,
Oh,
though.
sorry, not child weapon because we don't have any magic.
You don't need magic to get that one check, though, do you?
No, it's because we only got 3 available keys. None of the other checks are in logic.
Where
no,
the
it's
other
one.
keys
There was one key. There was one key on the lullaby hand, and there was one key on the room in the child climb, which only the child climb one is in logic.
Error 404, spirit logic not, key logic not found.
The one from ZL should be in logic because they have ZL and covers and hookshot. Like,
No, it's because you can. No, it's because you can waste the keys on child side.
so you'd have to get.
Because you can get the key from here. You can get the key from child side, and then just go straight to Silver Gauntlet chest.
So does that mean Sunblock has to have a key?
It means
that logic.
Or the map chest.
Okay, yeah, one of the map chests or silver blocks then has to have one of your remaining keys.
Yeah. Yeah, the TLDR is that Spirit Temple is magic locked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep,
that is correct.
So now, Felix has done almost everything that Zoopal did in Spirit.
Yep.
And is completed. So, and Zoopal is just finishing up his Phantom Ganon. So they're relatively even.
Yeah.
Sin logic with the magic and ice.
I mean, not wrong.
And Zoopal going straight to Burning Cax, so we'll get to see what that song is, if it's Eponas or Storms. And I'm imagining you chase that right away with either going to GTG or Well.
Storm.
Oh, Felix going to use that one key to go deeper into Spirit.
Storms.
Yeah,
So
that's
now
Storm.
bottom of the well is in play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
I
out
was
of
saying-
logic, but in play.
Yep. Oh, he's going Bolero?
Where's
Uh,
he
going?
DMT Storm's Grotto?
Maybe. Okay.
Maybe he just wants to. I don't know.
Yeah, it must be DMT Storm's Ground at this point. Yeah, because I'd imagine the play for him would be to go Child soon and do Bottom of the Well or Child Spirit in some order.
Come on, Mirror Shield.
Felix finding 2 more small keys and by the Armlesses, those 3
Yeah.
checks. And we know the other one has to be either map or Sunblock Room, so. Chat, GTG is not in logic because you don't have Eponas or Longshot.
I mean,
guess you can
Epon-
get Eponas is on ice, so you can't get that. Right.
Yeah, it is technically in logic. There it is!
Slingshot!
That's out of logic slingshot. That's a very out of logic. That's a very slingshot lock slingshot. Unless we find the boomerang.
Oh.
Very logic, much sling. Oh. No, right, no keys on child side, just magic lock.
Yep.
So that could be our first logical if we find magic.
Felix still going up into Spirit. This is an interesting play. You only can get the boss key chest, and then he'll have to go out if he doesn't find Mirror Shield.
Dude, when he finds Mirror Shield, it's gonna be the biggest brain. Oh, or not!
oh, hello.
Okay.
Oh. So,
And immediately to Spirit. He's going to clear that out.
oh. So magic, yeah.
That's huge for Zoopal. Vanilla boss key.
Johnny, that was in the DMT Storms Grotto, is where Mirror Shield was at.
No, it was in the Kokiri Storm's Grotto.
Or was it Kiri Storms? I missed it. He went to the second one. Kiri Storms. Yep.
Yeah, DMT Storms was a bottle.
Oh, right. Now Felix going to pick up his Burning Cax song.
Now, Felix needs to go do those Storms checks immediately. Because I could see him putting off that Kokiri for a very long time.
Yeah.
I personally, whenever I get Song of Storms, I kind of rush that grotto because I do forget it. So I just do it right away.
How I'd run is that play reload, go to bottom of the well, and then afterwards, if I don't find something, I would go save warp to Kokiri, check that, and then go into Goron City from Lost Woods, and then check that grotto.
Yes, we are magic away from go mode.
Yep. There are 2 magics in the pool. They can be basically anywhere at this point.
We could also find second magic here in Spirit.
Yep.
Imagine a Mirror Shield log second magic here in Spirit.
mean, all things considered, this has still been a pretty jetty seed.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Right off the storms from your burning cack, it's very linear in the order you're doing your dungeons in.
Is anybody else gonna be sad if nothing is in ice or water at this point?
I will. Felix is going well.
Well, yep. And it is a meme, but with only magic, you can, quote, go mode shadow. We all know how that works out, but... Nope, he's going straight to well, guys. He might do the other grottos after well. He's getting hints. Shoot the sun, still ice arrows. I mean, magic could very well be in the well.
Yeah, if he finds magic in the well, well then he's gonna just do shadow.
Yep.
Apparently Luna is trying to hope for magic in the well. Is that what you're trying to say, you noisy girl? Yes, my puppers. I apologize about my loud dog. He's a very anxious Sheltie.
We found the boss cane spirit, right?
Yeah, it was in the Bosky chest.
Right.
My little one makes all the noise. My big one doesn't hardly do any noise. No worries, it's cute. Okay, well, I'm still trying to mute my mic because it does get loud and obnoxious and annoying, but if you guys don't want me to, I can let you hear Luna bark all she wants.
Start to see battle and well checks now as Zoopal is going to pick up his Bosky.
Baron, we have Outside Ganon's Castle, Dodongo's Cavern, and Zora's Domain.
Nice quick backflip from Zoopal. Nothing really in the chest, but continue on. Should be getting to Twin Rova shortly. Well, Felix does see how much well is a bait this time.
I'm really hoping for Felix that there's something in here. Like, I'm hoping magic's in here, but...
It'd almost be bad for him for magic to be in here because this is one of the most checked dense areas for Zoopal to go after this. Whereas Mirror Shield's in a less checked dense area that if he finds magic, he'll probably go straight to Shadow and not find the Mirror Shield for some time.
True.
But so far it doesn't matter because, well, it's not paying off. Very much bait.
And Zoopal just going into his Troll Rova fight.
Yeah, we'll get to see how trolly they decide to be this time. Oh, there's one, just barely got it.
Oh.
line up for his 2 quite nicely. Now he's got the hook shot strats for the 3rd hit. Well, Felix is fighting the 5th hit.
trolly.
Yeah, it's been a very good Twin Robo fight so far for Zoopal. Just needs one more hit to move on to phase 2.
And there it is.
Yep, just like that. Very clean phase 1. Yeah, Chad asking how many skulls they both have. They both have somewhere between 10 and 20.
They have both turned in 10, but have not done 20 yet. Oh, we can officially Zooter safely as soon as we find magic.
I was about to say we cannot Zooter safely. We do not have magic, and magic will be go mode.
Very clean fight for Twin Rover from Zoopal.
Yep. Not really paying out, but that's how it works out sometimes.
Yeah, now begins the hunt for magic.
Yep. I had imagined that it would be a well play coming out from Zoopal, but we'll see.
I could
Or
see
no,
a reverse GTG.
Reverse to GG. Yep. Looks like that is going to be the reverse to GTG. Oh, he's getting the skull first? Yep, playing Sun Song. Opponents is an Ice Cavern. It's the only song we don't know where it is. We know by process of elimination. And Ice is in Logic with Rudo's on 30. What do you think Felix is going now? Is he going to do chicken? Oh, he's getting bugs to go hunting for skulls.
This could be a good thing for him, because that could push him to the Kokiri Forest for the spot
Shield?
there as well, which he would then more than likely do the Song and Storms Grotto while he's there.
Yep. Felix is at 13 skulls. We should get an update soon on Zoopal skulls because he's about to get one.
That's 20.
Oh, that's 20.
Like.
He's going to turn in 20 right now. And here we go. We got the chicken play.
1 hour, 47 minutes, and 55 seconds. We have chickens.
20's dead. Chickens is probably one of the most saving plays for Magic to be for Felix at this point.
I mean, Magic can very well be in GTG. It's our densest location,
Yeah.
and we can full clear it.
Yep.
If magic is on chickens, when does Zoopal come back for it, though?
Ooh.
And we still
It's a
haven't
long
seen
time.
River.
Yeah. Wow, we have not seen River from anyone at nearly 2 hours, and he's not going there. Doing Adult Lake, I guess?
It's an interesting play.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
He's been doing a lot of weird checks like this, like these very not
Yeah.
dense checks that. I mean, it's been paying off for him, to be fair, but like, he has no reason to go to Adult Lake.
Yeah.
I mean, over
And, oh,
GTG.
he's doing the remote southern grotto that he never got.
Oh, right. He never got remote southern. Felix did it on his way to get the scrub as well, but he just had the remote southern sitting there. So he will get his scale now.
Yeah.
Not that that unlocks anything for him at this point, since he had
And
bombs.
it won't, because even if the fucking our magic is in like diving in the lab, we got iron boots.
Yep.
But the chances that our magic is in are increasing, I would say.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like he's going Adult Lake, so he can get 3 checks here.
Yes, we've done
Child
Child Lake.
after this.
Yeah, both have done Child Lake.
Yeah.
Minus Felix did not do Child Fishing, but there was nothing on it.
Yeah. And knowing what Zopar's playstyle has been this match, I would not be surprised to see him dip the well. Dip water, sorry.
Yeah, it's following the other way the heroes we've got, the wallet and the iron boots, seeing if they hide something. Assuming it wouldn't be strength 2, but as far as we know at this point, strength 2 could be the watt to be able to do spirit. And it looks like Felix is going to go on a long skull collecting spree to get up to 20 and possibly 30 after that. Whereas Zoopal had so much fun fishing the first time, he's going to do it again just 7 years later.
Yep.
I mean, I'm definitely not as good as a runner as these guys, but I don't understand this play compared to the GTG play.
I think what's gotten into Zoopal's head is that his forest really ached at him, like with his execution. So he might be feeling he needs to do these oddball checks to stay in it.
Oh, he
That's
might be
all-
feeling behind.
Yeah.
Nothing in fishing minigame in the fishing games this seed.
Okay, so Felix just save warped. Let's hope he goes and does the Storm's Grotto here.
Yep, he'll probably grab a couple skulls along the way and then do Storm's Grotto.
Swear to God, if it's diving in the lab.
Target in the woods.
It's target in the woods.
Zoopal not quite getting the strat. Now he got it, and now he's going for the skull.
Why nobody rush ice?
Well, at this point, Felix is kind of rushing ice since you need the Rudos from 30 skulls to get to ice. And Zoopal gets nothing for his tricky mechanics at diving in the lab. Yep, and it looks like Felix is setting up towards Storm's Grotto, so he should be getting his Mirror Shield soon.
Let's hope he just doesn't walk by it, though.
No, he's gonna get it.
There we go. Okay.
So the Bow and Goron City was not Wath, it was definitely for the hammer.
Yep.
Yep, I'm guessing Felix is going to target the woods after this just to not orphan the check while he's here.
I don't understand this play, but with what Felix said, or Xenu said earlier, doing these one-off checks.
Oh.
The gold scale.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nicely done from Zoopal killing all those stingers.
Yes,
They can be
Tekkite
very
had a stick.
Yep. I don't think Zoopal checked it, but I know Felix did.
They both.
No, they both did.
They both did, okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Oh no. Uh-huh.
Oh,
That's
that
an
is
item.
not what you want to see.
That is Monka ass.
Woozy, if I would have been able to have
Remember when
you
this was
would've
a jet
seen me
seed? I
make that
remember.
face.
Oh boy.
Strap in, boys.
Yep. On the plus side, Zoopal still does have the skull lead. Not that there's many easy skulls to get in water, but
Not by much anymore. With all that skull hunting that Felix just did,
yeah.
he really doesn't have much of a lead on skulls anymore. I mean, this really has to pay out for Zoopal, or this could be a big problem for him.
I mean, he found the boomerang, which is very interesting to find. Behind your Iron Boots walk, potentially. Toxic Felix doesn't care if it's magic block, because it could still have second magic. Runners at this point don't care if it's magic blocked or not, they just want to find a magic. There's no rules about having to finish a seed in logic, you just have to finish the seed.
I
Well, the thing
mean,
is- Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, the thing is, by following Rando, the seed is screaming at you to go jobbing, and so you need to do the logical thing and go for
The Chimp, if I'm gonna get Rudo's letter and then turn it in, I'm gonna look at Jabu while I'm there. There's no reason for me not to.
If you do Jabu, would you go all the way to Baronade, or would you just do the 3 checks? Because Baronade just takes so much longer than the other 3.
I mean, it's so short, in all fairness.
Felix skipped the BK chest because he already got the BK chest.
Yeah, Felix got BK chest his first time in here before he had Mirror Shield.
So that boomerang could be very big bait for Zoopal. If he goes into Jabu and there's nothing
No,
there.
it might not be bait since magic could very well be locked by Rudos, which that could bait him into rushing to Rudos.
I don't agree with that reset there, to be honest. I feel like you find the boss key, you want to keep it even though it's a stone. Yeah.
Well, it's more, he can do things with keys right now. Like, because he doesn't have long shot. And so, he's locking himself out of a lot of checks by taking those keys away.
And I mean, Morpha has a small key 90% of the time, so...
Yeah.
And he can't even do it because he doesn't have long shots, so it makes sense. If you get long shot later and you're running out of checks, then you can come back and grab the boss key and kill Morpha, but at this point you're just looking for your items to hope that one of them's magic.
No, OGC is Baron. Emo. Felix not getting
Alright,
bad cycles on this Monroe.
All right, I'm excited for this next check on Zoopal's side. Are we gonna see? Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see first magic in Central Pillar?
Oh boy. Wallet Wath.
Wallet Wath.
Yo, just clip into Shadow Temple door. What you doing? Get ISG and walk up that seam.
Just do the hookshot jump, forehead.
Just hook shot jump there. There you go. Yeah, rank does nothing for Spirit here.
It does because it's our ranged weapon when Slingshot was on the Silver Gauntlet chest.
It was on the Mirror Shield chest. It was not on Silver Gauntlet's chest.
Oh,
Silver
right,
Gauntlet's
it's
chest was
Mirror Shield,
dead.
right.
Yep, so Boomerang does nothing for us here.
Yep.
It puts
I
the
did
junk that was in
play-
Child Spirit in the lobby.
Oh my gosh.
Twin Rova did play really nice for Felix, though.
Yep.
Man, this magic location, I'm telling you.
You gotta tell Doodle to take notes from this seed.
It's fast, but it's not too fast. So is Felix gonna reverse here? Is the question.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
Felix, do you reverse here? My instincts would say yes.
Because you reverse here, then
No.
like maybe there's some weird logic gap where you use Rito's letter, get Epona song to go to GTG.
Shoutouts to the wallet being total bait.
Yeah, well, shout out to that wallet.
Yep. Wallet not necessary for the seed.
Of course he will. He's
That makes
Felix.
me
You're
sad.
absolutely
Yes, 2 items left in water.
Wasn't River Chest hinted to be one?
yes.
Uh,
River Chest is hinted dead.
Yep.
Yep.
So one.
So that's only white item left.
So 1 item left. Yeah.
So I'd imagine that's
Here we go. Here we go. The GTG play.
This could be huge.
It could be, but the issue, I mean, that's not really an issue. The thing is that Zoopal goes, and if Magic's not in this Dark Age chest, then Zoopal may do the exact same thing.
Yeah, but Felix will have a little bit of a head start.
Yeah.
At this point, it's whoever finds magic first.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
they're both an item from Go Mode.
Yep.
And then, of course, Shadow Execution is a thing, too. But I don't think, like, they're both good enough to... Oh,
Yeah.
no. Zoopal, please. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And of course, no magic, so can't check Wasteland.
Nope. We do have Dins, we just don't have magic, and at that point you're go mode.
1500.
I'm telling you.
1500. That's sad. That
Oh,
makes me
oh,
sad.
Bod,
That's mean.
That's mean.
Godzilla, that is mean.
Look, just because Felix beat you yesterday during the Easter egg hunt doesn't mean you get to wish that kind of bad.
Wow.
The same.
He beat us. He beat me too. And Vod beat me, so I'm allowed to be a little.
I mean, he
By
beat everyone.
4 minutes.
He beat everyone. He came in first place.
I'm talking about Vod.
Oh.
Vod
Was Vod second or third?
Vod was second.
Vod was second. And there was one
'Cause
shot.
I was third.
Oh.
Vod beat me by 4 minutes.
Felix
That
not quite
Baron
rolling
Aid.
into the hall.
Guys, you're playing the wrong game. It's
That was a really clean nut strat from Zoopal on Dark Link.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh
Oh,
my
no.
god!
Water, please. Water,
Water,
Oh
please.
my god!
Pepe
Eight
hands.
vanilla long shots.
Pepe hands.
Straight up vanilla.
Oh,
What the heck?
Okay. Not like this. Not like
Not
this.
like this.
As people are pointing out, it's
That
useless
puts
since
GTG
Morpha
into.
is a
Well,
key.
GTG was already in logic.
Yeah. GT
But-
uses logic because of ice. So Longshot is technically not needed for anything this seed, but oh man, that's funny.
Could be, yeah. Could be possible that Iron Boots waited your long shot to get
Puts
GT.
Morpha into logic. Magic on
No, we already had
Morpha.
access due to 30 skulls. Oh, you need to. Yeah, there's nothing to block us from getting here from the Iron Boots. It only locked
Oh yeah, Morpha has
Boomerang.
7.
the only progression there was Boomerang for potential Jabu Jabu tomfoolery.
Yo, these Stalfos suck.
Yep. He had clean Stalfos in Forest, but these Stalfos are doing the trolly, run
These
around
ones
you in
have
circles.
Dude, is he getting the ice arrows?
Did he forget the hint?
I
Why is he playing ZL?
That
What?
like,
What?
come back to and then he stops and he's like, wait a second.
Zoopal?
He's like, wait.
Zoo? There we go.
What? He put the sun to sleep, guys.
This is what we like to call content.
Yeah, this is a big brain play. Yeah, someone clip that.
That's
Shout out-
something we definitely need to ask him.
Shout out to the hint to ice arrows.
Yeah, make
Yep.
sure you include the arrow shot where he just like stares and then lets the arrow fly.
He's playing
In it-
Requiem. Here comes the reverse from him, probably to go to GTG. I don't think he has anything left in that area.
Oh man, if this comes down to him going right first rather than and Felix went left first.
I think timing wise, Felix will be in about the hammer time he gets it. Or whatever, Nightbot. Yeah, come on, Mr. Mario, stop spamming. I love this. I love this.
And then there goes Johnny.
I love
Rip,
this.
Rip Johnny.
Rip Johnny.
Arrows?
Tried to post the clip, not like this.
Oh. Bot
Oh.
denied the clip post.
Nightbot doesn't like fun, yeah. Hashtag blame Nightbot. Let's get that trending on Twitter, guys.
Hey, look, it's the third bow.
Yeah,
Dude, I can't wait for it to be an ice.
Lobo. Plot twist. What if Iron Boots toilet?
Yep.
Oh my god,
Song-
it's toy.
Song of Time and Irons were both in Way to Hero locations.
Monka S, yeah.
They
If,
were.
for some reason, if Song of Time is the mod for SFM, I'm gonna cry.
Live on stream, and we'll sell his tears to you, the viewers.
Yeah, tell the viewers. Alrighty. Imagine a GTG. Brain don't work good. Please help. What brain?
Another
Yeah,
note
my
is
brain.
Felix didn't do the Gerudo Fortress chest, so Zoopal does that, and that has magic. That could very quickly put him in the win.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people do that after GTG.
Felix doesn't really care what medallion was. It's a medallion at this point. He just knows that it exists, and that's good enough for him.
Yeah. At
Oh,
this
here-
point, Light Arrow cutscene can't have anything, so he doesn't care.
How is that shield not on fire?
Because it used the fire to destroy the fire.
That's what I want to know. Is like, when you used Inspire, how does your Deku shield not burn?
Magic.
Magic, yeah. Invincible deck.
But we don't have magic.
Yeah, we don't have magic. Sorry. Yeah, you're absolutely.
Well, but then the Inspire question doesn't matter because we don't have magic for it.
All right, what's in the chest?
What's in the box?
It's a
A whole
recovery
lot
alert!
of nothing.
Wait,
What's
it's
in
a
the-
recovery.
1,000 and 1,500 are still in play for this too.
Yep.
Monka S.
Epona's
remind
Oscaby for Big Poe.
Alrighty. Got some double GTG edge going.
Yep. Felix did not do toilet. Yet.
Not yet.
He
Yet,
might be
not
doing it after this.
Probably. Okay, he's got 7 keys.
Keys.
You do not want to see another key in the maze.
I want to see all the keys.
I'll show you my key.
Yeah, like most runners,
Excuse
Felix
me.
is skipping toilet until the end until he has it confirmed to be an item. Because people don't like checking toilet.
Excuse me, but like, I didn't know that you were a watchman.
I mean,
It's a
there's
lot
a
of-
reason
there's
it's
a-
called the toilet.
I'll show you make you stop.
It's because
You
we
know
need to
what?
call a plumber to fix it.
Yes. Bondula Uras.
Who are the plumbers of the Gerudos, to be honest?
Yes. They carry giant sticks with them. I'm
Are
here,
they-
what you want, Mr. Mario, yo.
I
Got
mean,
7
if that
keys,
toilet
you do
gets
that.
clogged, you have some serious problems.
Like, but what would clog it though?
Yes.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, I was like, have you
So we're
had
getting all the Gerudos just get Taco Bell and just clog the toilet. Is that what we're going with?
Yes. And then we call Mario to
The clams. There you go.
The
Like,
clams. So we feed the.
so Lens Logic and Challenge Cup follows the season 3 settings, so it is Wasteland and just
So all GTGs
Wasteland
now
and
require
Lens
magic
Medium.
or lens.
Ooh,
Oh,
heart
toilet
rate.
might be
This is a
healing.
healthy seed.
It's 50-50 if toilet's a key.
We'll see.
Eh,
And there's Aoki.
Oh,
Monka S.
all right, come on, let's go. Magic.
Toilet's an item confirmed.
Yep.
You gotta do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta do it at this point.
You definitely do toilet.
oh yeah.
Toilet. Yeah, if you got toilet
mean-
emotes, put them in chat. It's gonna
You
happen.
found the items necessary to do toilet in way of the hero locations.
Yeah, where the magic happens, get out. That is so bad. Get out.
Yes.
And then it's got to do that 90s. It's like the more you know.
Navi trolling with the fire bobble there. There are times when Navi targeting's nice, and there's times where Navi does really dumb things.
Navi has one job and she does
Um,
not do it well.
Felix has done well. Zoopal has not.
I mean, if magic isn't here as Felix, do you just start rushing to skulls to do your stuff behind
Yes.
your nose?
Yeah. Felix is
Absolutely.
at 20 already.
I'm gonna laugh so hard when it's just like a freestanding in river.
Yeah, like they haven't checked River. Honestly. Like they just go to River.
It's just gonna be.
Checked
It's,
River.
it's
How
gonna be in the.
Nobody picked that yet.
It's just gonna be in the. It's just gonna be in the grotto in river. Sphere 0.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
I mean, 2 hours and 13 minutes, and we have not seen River at all.
We've
Yeah.
seen worse without seeing River.
Yes, but still.
They have
Okay,
storms. They can full clear that shit.
I mean, storms, yeah, they could, because they know
Yeah.
Promise.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, both of
Moment
these.
of truth.
I mean, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god! Felix, go!
Just
Felix!
for the game! Learn your lesson from the last
Mini game.
seed!
But it's magic lock!
Oh no, he can't! Oh my god! No magic, yeah, we're sorry, we're dumb. He's gonna go. Oh, he's not gonna check Fortress. Okay, he's gonna go check River Valley Hammer, I think. Wait, he had a change of heart.
He's going to check Fortress. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna check Fortress chest. Okay, hear me out. Let's hear it.
I had to do lens minigame. Dude, second magic is in lens. Come on.
1 in 32 for second magic. That's the big brain play here. This isn't S3. I'm losing my mind. I'm trying to think of what's going on here.
No, it's got to be behind Rudo's
But
It still can be
or
River.
in River.
yeah, by the way, fun fact: Zoopal, as a French runner, if it's in River, gets a 45-minute lecture from Necro directly after the match.
Oh man.
And we'll stream it right here, live on the Silver Gauntlets.
Can we confirm this?
W. See, Zeph knows what's up.
Does Felix still get a 20-minute lecture for being French Canadian?
Yeah, he gets a slightly shorter. Yeah, as a French Canadian, he gets a slightly softer, slightly shorter lecture.
Both magics in River.
44 instead of
4
45.
minutes instead of 45.
Of course, we gotta give him a little bit of a discount.
Yeah.
All right, so they're even on skulls, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't
Yes,
be mean to Nightbot,
they
he's
should
just
be.
doing his job.
And this will be 22 for Felix, which will put him ahead in skulls.
I mean, at this point, you only have River and behind Rudo's.
Monk ass. If it's really ice, I'm mad. It's same, honestly.
I mean, ice would be fun, but I really want it at this point to just be in River.
I really do too.
Just to see the runners' reactions after this match of
Please
finding
no
the
water
gold
check,
in River.
Felix. Monk ass.
I called something behind Rudo's way early, but I really want it to be in River.
I mean, Felix at least doing Adult Lake since he hasn't done that yet. We'll see if he dips into water afterwards or not.
No, gamble water, Felix. Come on, go to River. Go to River.
So that's the thing is, honestly, like, I don't think Felix would be able to function as a human being if it ended up being River. Like, he'd probably just stare at it forever. And that's not
I mean, at that point, as a runner, you'd assume that your opponent got magic, and the reason they didn't dot does they never found Mirror Shield on the Storm Grotto and Kokiri. But instead, it's because they both never went to River to find magic, if it's there.
Yep. And there
Okay,
goes
he's
Felix.
gonna dip it.
He's gonna dip it, dude. Magic on Morpho. Let's go. Oh no,
Morpho's the key.
Damn it.
Yeah, more of us
Morph is a
confirmed.
key.
We know where all the items are in water.
Oh.
One is ring, I think two are heart pieces, if I remember the river junk correctly, and then one is the vanilla long shot.
And then, yeah.
Like, this is insane. The big thing, the big play here is that if he gets Boomerang, like, maybe that'll push him more to those schools, and then he'll go to River, finally.
Imagine just skipping river and just turning Rudo's
Yeah, just
letter.
like, Rudo's lettering it.
Yep. It's definitely behind River's Lover, it's not in River.
What I think is going to be the funniest thing ever is like they get Rudo's letter, they get Boomerang, and then they play Minuet and they dive into the lake and they get up to the very top, and they just like right before they turn into Zora's Domain, they see.
Alright. There's the boomerang.
No, that's too simple. They didn't see it. I want it to be like in the lower in the grotto, so they don't see it, or frogs that they have to actually go down river.
No, I want it to be Spear Zero in the grotto so bad.
You guys are mean.
I mean, Magic and River is not as mean as it being on 1500 horseback.
Yeah, they could have done that. Yeah, Necro would have got that shit at minute 15. Yeah. So where is Zoopal gonna go?
I would guess. Well, he saved. Hammer Rocks. That's
Hammer
the only
Rocks.
reason I could see him save quitting there instead of playing a song.
Take the item and leave, yeah. Alright. This next play by Zoopal may not decide it.
I mean, after this, I'd expect Zoopal to play Prelude to go to well, but we'll see.
I mean, not yeah, play Prelude for well.
It's
if
the
there's a
most
Zora's
check
River
fence
play-
location he has.
Yeah, that's
just
the
big
that's the
brain
big thing
goes
that's
source.
saving Felix right now, is that Zoopal has not done well yet.
Yep. They should be fairly close by the time Felix finishes getting his items and water and...
That's what I'm thinking, is about the time Zoopal finishes well, Felix will water temple. And then they're both just gonna be like,
Just, they'll skull rush. Because they're assuming it's behind Rudo's without either of them checking River. They're probably metagaming at this point, saying that if it's on River, my opponent would have finished.
yeah, at this point, like, you rush Jabu, like, you've already done Stone Water. Fight the bullet there. What? Is he going River? Could we be seeing a River play here?
Please.
Please? They did get...
Please?
They do have a scale.
They did get a bottle of Blue Fire.
Well, Domain's barren.
True. I keep getting my Domain and Fountain mixed.
It has to be, because he's full cleared Goron City and...
Item collection.
Oh, there are skulls here.
Yep. 24, yeah, we're probably gonna see a River play here. If it's on River, then GG.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is like probably one. Yeah, River has two of them, so
2 skulls and 4 checks.
Well, 3 checks
Yeah.
for.
and then
3 checks.
Zoopal's like, wait, I have Sorry as well.
2 freestanding frogs 2 and... Oh, he can't do frogs 2 as adult. Right?
Yeah, you can't do frogs.
You can't do
as a dog.
Frogs 1 either, so...
Yeah, frogs 1. Not... Ignore me speaking bad.
Words.
Ooter is hard.
No, that's not Uter, that's English.
Yeah, Anglais.
Anglais.
Both hard.
Anglais.
No, he's not going to River. He's just getting skulls.
He'll go to River to get skulls.
Yeah, I'm
That
thinking the
was
routing here is
26.
going to...
No, Prelude, Child River?
Going to well.
Going to
Yeah.
well.
Going to well.
He has rank. He can get 3 in there if he wants to.
Saba, now.
Or- no.
It's Ranger. He's gonna go get the OGC.
OGC skull.
I mean, not Fairy, Skull. Yeah, that thing.
If he gets
I
the
should be
OGC
right
berry, he's throwing.
See it.
Nice pun, but he can't even throw because he's not strong enough. Skipped arm day.
Can we get a mod for OT where Link eats with his feet? I just thought of that right now. I'm not sure if I should have shared that thought, but I think that'd be a very funny animation.
Just bicycle kicks
Just-
eat rock out
Yeah,
of the
just
way.
but yeah, just. All right, is this gonna be a river play?
Monka River.
Well, it's a child play.
Yeah,
See where Felix goes at this point.
probably go as a long shot.
Oh, yep. Yeah, purple. I agree that he had good 3 skulls and well and hit his 30 and it's a lot of checks and you get your letter and you're already child, so you can just go in and turn your letter in, and then it's a decision if you get and do Jabu or if you rush ice. He's drinking his potion. Okay. Oh, he's getting bugs? He never got bugs?
He's getting bugs.
He gonna be strong.
Is he just not doing well at that point for getting bugs?
Well, looks like
Felix-
Felix is dipping before Dark Link.
Maybe Felix go to River.
Yeah.
Do it. There you go.
Fe-
Go to
Felix,
River.
rush River.
It's going child.
Yes,
this might be
doing
a
well
little
and doing soil patches works too, and with a good amount of warps on it's not
Yeah.
as
Now, if
Yeah.
Felix goes River here
and gets it, then
and gets it,
that's the big thing is we're assuming that it's
we're
Wait,
assuming
he
that
hasn't
it's
done guardhouse skull at this point? Wow.
River meta.
Please, someone go river.
Dude, if Necro was restreaming this race day, he'd be going off.
that was a really cool boomerang throw. I'm not gonna really kinda-
Yeah. Felix hasn't got it either.
What most people get is their first skull. They
Felix
put
is
off
20.
25 and 28 respectively.
2 hours and 27 minutes, and they get that skull.
At this point, I think Zoopal is metaing hard that well has nothing, and assuming that Felix would have finished it does, and just
Well, that-
never going to do well.
Well, that's 30 for Zoopal.
30 for Zoopal.
Felix, this isn't the direction of River.
See, this is what they both get for skipping.
He's getting
Greg.
Lawmon skulls.
I think he's doing child. No, yeah, he's doing long on.
They skipped
Alright.
Greg, and they're
It's
being
a
punished
fair amount of
for it.
skulls for him to get at this point, since he's still missing quite a. He still needs 5 more.
Rudos.
All right, so do you go Jabu or do you go West? Skipping the
Yeah,
well.
Jabu.
He's
Yeah,
going River. We're
At the-
finally
yeah.
gonna see River.
Like the big thing here is I think Zoopal's understood that you just need to follow the logic of the seed here.
I
'cause
think
he
he's
followed-
meted that if it's in well, that Felix would have finished at this point.
Yeah.
I think it's a meta play at this point that
Yeah, so probably
if it's in
Felix
well, he
put
lost.
off. Yeah.
All right, who's ready for River?
He's doing the thing.
River Monka S.
All right,
2 hours,
If
it's just
29
River-
just
minutes.
River.
Like Like I said, like after this race, if it's in river, after this race, we're gonna have a segment where it's just Neff screaming at them for a solid 40 minutes.
Yeah, no. We're gonna call Necro directly after this. We're gonna try to get Necro into the call.
Oh my god. We'll have Neff, Necro, and Marco just yelling at them. Solid 3 minutes. If it's ice, then Neff wins.
Yeah. If it's if it's ice, Neff gives a lecture. If it's river, Necro gives a lecture.
Yeah, they probably both metagamed. If it's ice, I lost. Or if it's river, I lost.
All right.
Well, it's not lower.
It's not lower.
Not lower.
Okay, now rain. Angry relationship.
I just said suffice.
River time. It's river time. Most timiest of all rivers.
I mean, it's a
Alright.
little more forgivable. It's on Frogs 2 since that was locked behind Bernie Cack.
Yeah, but some frogs.
Dead.
Or Frogs 1. Why do I keep saying Frogs 2?
It's not forgivable.
By the way, Frogs 1 is still out of logic.
Yes.
Just throwing that out there because of stupid slingshot logic.
Slingshot logic.
Because the only slingshot we found was magic locked.
Yeah.
He's skipping Grotto.
He's skipping the grotto.
Okay.
Oh,
This is the Galaxy Brain plays.
Oh my god. If it's in the grotto, it better be in the fucking grotto.
2 hour 30. No one's checked. Open River Grotto.
Yeah, the only thing I'm thinking is he's planning to come back for ice. Like he's gonna do this and then go to ice. Stand by your convictions.
yeah, but
If he's going job, we never caught a fish.
why would you skip the open grotto?
Now, I guess the question is, since we pointed out the Brink Cack's non-logic, has Zoopal followed the logic to say that Well's not logic and not done it, or is he just betting that if it's there, Felix was already finished?
I think he probably is
Yes.
metaing it.
Luna says yes.
I think he's metaing. He's like, okay, if it was well, it would have been done long ago.
Right.
Yes, domain is barren.
Rip my homie.
Metagaming when it's just the open grotto and river.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, domain is hinted dead.
Yep. Now, would you do the fairy fountain as child, or would you wait until adult to do
Yes.
that?
I'd
Yeah.
do it. But he's gonna commit to Jabu.
Yep.
No shame in that.
Job. Yep.
This would be a way that Felix would win, though. Continuing his luck streak. If it's an open grotto and river, if it happened to anyone, it would be Felix.
Yep.
Sounds about right. There it is.
And there's his Rudos. He's a couple minutes behind at this point.
Yeah.
I am absolutely in love with this race, with how it's gone so back and forth this entire
Imagine
2.5
on a
hours.
You know who I'm in love with? I'm in love with the open grotto and
like Neff said, imagine losing on a check after 2.5 hours.
yeah.
That's the scooter to the ankle right there.
We've seen worse.
Have we? No, we've seen worse. I don't think they've seen worse.
They have not. The commentators here
Uh,
have seen worse.
Wasn't there a weekly a couple weeks ago where someone skipped Deku Tree
Oh, yes!
for multiple hours, which was their lax cutscene for progression?
Yeah, we did see that. That was a thing. Yeah, that was worse. If it's the grotto, does the grotto get named after Zoopal?
Yes.
I thought the grotto was already named after Mochilla. They can share it.
The Zoochilla Grotto.
Zoochilla Grotto.
Or a Mopal. It's either Mopal or Zoochilla.
Felix, you have to do the 200 IQ play of doing a Sphere Zero check.
Go to ice. It's the denser option. You're not wrong.
See, I agree with that.
And then if you
I
get
just
lucky and it's on
travel
1500
the
archery, yo.
But I get why you'd go in.
Ice always has stuff, so go there. Exactly. See?
Yep.
You get. See. Listen to Mr. Mario. Top 32.
I get
we
why.
see the open grotto.
Are we gonna
Go
see
the
it?
upper grotto.
We're seeing it.
Yes, we are.
We're seeing it.
Alright, if it's here,
If it's here.
this is GG's.
Yeah, if it's here, it's GG's.
All right, let's see it. Someone get ready to ping Necro. Why are you checking hints?
Because you gotta know. You gotta know.
Oh.
Oh.
Depression.
Collective, everyone's sad that magic was not in River.
Yeah. Can we get some F's in the chat? Thanks, I'd appreciate that.
Okay, I love the Eeyore sad.
Yours that.
That emote is awesome.
I mean, we all wanted it to be there.
We really did. We really did.
We
Just because what it done to the runners, skipping that check for so long.
Now at this point, Felix has to gamble ice and leave Jabu.
Come on, Felix, rush ice.
Let's pull the bottle out. He's doing Jabu. He's going to remember his fish.
Oh.
Oh, there it is!
Oh.
Okay,
No!
there it is.
Monka, no!
There we. That's a GG.
That should be a
is that-
GG.
If
If
wait,
Felix
that's boomerang
goes
chest,
ice,
isn't it?
It's boomerang chest, so boomerang was not required.
Nope.
Right, but if Felix were to go right side first,
Nah, he's not gonna do that.
the big thing here is if Felix goes ice, it's immediately over. Otherwise, this is like Zoopal could technically lose it technically. But that'd be
Surely
pretty-
there's no way you can throw in Shadow. I mean, I've seen people die to Bongo Bongo.
I've
People
seen
have also died to Dwarf. I mean, there's plenty of things that can happen.
The real question is, where is second magic gonna be in Shadow?
Oh my god. It's in chest game, gosh.
Oh, it could be in
So-
chess game.
To make things fair, we've decided to enable
why is Felix still checking hints?
because he's desperately looking for that magic. He's doubting himself right now so hard.
I don't know if he's found all the hints. Looking at Zoopal's personal tracker, he has all the hints checked. I don't know on Felix's side if he's got them all or not.
Yeah, Felix has them all. He's just doubting himself.
Okay. So does Zoopal actually get to go mode Shadow, or is the key in one of the final 3 checks?
One of the keys is in the last 3 check. Why? Because I'm on comms and that just always seems to be my luck.
That's one key.
Still need 4 smalls and a
Yeah,
boss key.
go moding Shadow is an urban myth. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, just missed the jump slash.
If Zoo doesn't do a certain trick. Oh no. Donk.
Felix, go right side. Felix, go right side.
Thanks, game. Love you.
Nah, he's not gonna do it.
Because
I
the
know,
most efficient,
but I can hope.
efficient routing is left side.
I could
Yeah,
still
hey.
hope.
Yo, he pulling that Kobe Bryant. Yes, Kobe.
Too
Right.
So,
Buckets.
as far as we know,
Buckets.
does this seed logically think that you do a double dip of spirit once after magic to get the slingshot, and then once after when you have the mirror shield? Assuming there's not a slingshot somewhere else.
We haven't found another slingshot, so possibly, yeah.
Brilliant logic game.
Great game. Love you. Thanks. Just wish you should have watched Felix's last stream because their go mode item was on chest.
In a way of the hero market, which happened to
way
be
of the hero
double. Neither of them found that it was double. And by the way that the items worked out, that hammer was actually one of the Wath items.
Hey, look,
Flame
flame
check.
check. You
Thank
should
you.
go. You should go turn that in. Abandon all of your morals. Let's go.
Just go check up Dead Big Arn. You need that deck.
Yes. Yeah, you need that deck of
Yes.
stick, dude.
I mean, you want to have enough sticks so you don't fail your infinite stick glitch on Ganondorf or Ganon.
Yeah.
Not that you can do that in random settings, because the tricks to do that are banned, but...
Just ISG. God, come on. To your right, Felix.
I mean, if we allow those settings, this race would have been done 40 minutes ago. So hookshot jump.
Yeah.
No, it'd be done like 2 hours ago, because to have sword glitch there, you'd have to do his child, which is the wrong warp and Deku tree, which takes
Are you telling him to do the Gim route? Let's just do the Gim route. Let's screw Rando.
Yeah,
Let's
just
all
do
learn any percent, but do it in Rando. Who's up for the Gim route?
This is we're gonna switch to Jotwad settings.
Jotwad.
Yeah, Challenge Cup Season 2 is gonna be Jotwad races. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, but you gotta do one in TP and one in OOT.
Yeah. If a game has a Jotwad available, you have to do it.
Yes.
Alright, so Felix is definitely behind, but I don't think he's out of it.
I do.
Like I said, it's execution. All comes down to execution.
It's so far
As
half a
we
shadow behind, so that's quite a bit, given
Yeah,
that they
and
only
as-
have a shadow and castle.
But yeah, about 5 minutes behind.
Yeah,
Make
but
the hero-
that's one death to Bongo. I mean,
No, it's way more than one Death to Bongo.
Like, currently, this is Zoopal's race right now.
Yep.
But we've seen that, like, people can mess up. We saw that in...
Yep.
Like,
There are
people
ways
can
to mess up, but right now, Zeph has a commanding lead.
Yeah, Zoopal's...
What
Or
is this
Zoopal, not Zeph.
key layout?
Hey, look, Bosky.
We're 2 keys away from being able to finish Shadow.
Felix using lens.
Is this actually a Go mode Shadow?
That's
It could be.
Once again, that's an urban myth. Yeah, almost 5 minutes, okay, yeah.
I mean, they only have 11 hearts and no double Ds, so Dynabongo isn't the most outlandish thing anyone's ever heard of.
The worst has happened. Okay, Felix
I had
getting
a
key
Bongo
number
with
1.
no open shortcut.
Yeah, and you know neither of them are gonna open it at
No.
this stage in the game.
At this point, you cut your losses, and you got...
Yeah. You assume you're not Dynabongo. Oh!
Bonk.
Bonka S.
Bonka S.
Felix getting the 1 cycle in dead hand. Felix, the chest
Yep.
is in the middle of everybody. Oh no, it's right there. I'm thinking of the bottom of the well. I'm so dumb.
Melrose, you
You'll-
can't say Melrose, you can't say that anymore, and you know why.
You're up!
I mean, Felix's fight execution has been very good this seed.
Zoopal, I believe, is French.
Yeah, he's French.
We. Felix is French enough.
Felix is fake. Felix is fake French. Felix is craft dinner French.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Shoutouts to craft
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah, like Felix is losing his right now in chat, in his own chat.
I mean, Zeph, if you just need to beat Zoopal on the final, just rush River Grotto. He'll have a 2.5 hour lead.
Yeah, like Felix is losing his mind right now. If this becomes a battle for the dot done, oh man. Remember everyone, it's not done until it's dot done.
Very true.
The most oddly inspirational quote I've ever heard in my life.
Wait, is he using choose strats on the keys in this room?
Yeah, you can.
Yep.
I never knew that was a thing.
It's a thing.
Where is it? There it is.
Looks like they didn't quite work, but
This is becoming. This is actually becoming a really solid room. If I drink coffee to feel more French. Okay.
I mean, looking at the time, they should be able to sub 3 this. Assuming no major mistakes.
Yeah, it's gonna be, like I said, this is a race of execution. And from what I've noticed, like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's a, like, from what I've seen right now, there's a little bit of a difference between Al and Felix's execution so far in the Shadow Temple.
I'd say overall, Felix has had better execution than Zoopal.
That's what I'm saying. So far, at least in Shadow Temple, like, Felix's execution has just been right on point, and Zoopal's made a couple mistakes every now and then, but yeah. And we'll see how much that execution actually is worth when we compare
I mean,
their defeating
if you remember Felix's Forest Temple, that he really showed off execution there.
Well, yeah, and also Zoopal's Force Symbol.
And we don't have to go into the maze.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Is
Man.
that 4 chests he got to skip in Shadow?
4 chests.
Dang.
It's a rarely seen 4 chest Shadow skip.
Punk ass.
I mean, I've seen 3 chests skip before, but I've never seen all 4 of them.
So I don't think Felix feels so behind that he's gonna skip. I don't think that's gonna happen. Because I was thinking about it, I was like, because we know that it's dead, but I don't think he's gonna feel behind enough to skip it. And probably
Yeah.
the best. Using the wall strats for that backflip. Just wait, yeah, cutscene skip the pillar falling. Yeah, that's honestly a big brain move here. See, you said pillar.
Zoopal
and
fighting the spell post instead of letting them abandon ship on their own.
Yeah, forcing them to abandon it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Toxic, I read your thing and I thought you said flyer. Get to the flyer falling and I was really, really confused. Okay.
Skipping Magic 2.
See Magic 2, the big brain plays.
I mean, we don't know it's Magic 2, but it very well could be.
It probably is. It's on Bongo.
Bongo never has required item.
Of course, never. Okay, so we got Zoopal in the bongo fight. Okay.
248-48. He entered bongo.
Yep.
Quick 2 shots on the hands.
Yep, so 2, 48. 48, posting this time in here so we can keep a eye on it.
Yep.
Yep, and there's a
Easy
quick
one
bongo
cycle.
fight.
Well done,
Yeah.
Zoopal.
Yep.
Easy
Got the
one cycle.
big stabby. Not too hard to one cycle the drummer boy.
The skater boy, actually.
It's the skater boy.
Skater boy playing the drums.
But it's okay, because she said see you later, boy. Yes, Zoopal is French.
Zoopal is French.
At least Zoopal listened to my mixtape. Yeah, that's what true friends do.
Nope, just choose on bongo.
Okay, maybe he didn't need to do skater boy strengths, but still.
Yeah, big stabby makes bongo bongo pretty easy. Makes most of the bosses in this game pretty easy.
Felix.
If you're either one of these guys, like you are just screaming right now.
So Felix just saved a little bit of time there. He got the cycle without having to put on the iron boots.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
No, it's not saving him, but that's still really impressive.
Cool, you got the key, now leave. Just, yeah, leave. You got the key, get out.
Oh, he got yelled at before he came through the door.
Fine, glitchless boat skip. Felix knows boat skip, but not glitchless boat skip. Alrighty. Zoopal is climbing the tower. This is ridiculously close.
Melrose, levitating isn't a glitch. It's not an exploit either. It's a feature. This game just has a lot of features.
I like to think of it as an opportunity.
I mean, all these things we call glitches in this game are obviously developer intended.
Of course they are.
Oh yeah, this is the best programmed game ever created.
Felix doing the full skip.
Zoopal just flying up Ganon's tower.
Yeah.
I mean, it is technically a castle, but with the way that rando settings are, it's basically more of a tower. Because we don't care about the rest of the castle 99%
It's a tower
of the time.
So, the way it's looking right now is Felix is about 4 minutes behind right now.
Yep.
Yeah, literally exactly 4 minutes behind. Yeah.
I mean, he made up almost a minute in there, so
So yeah, basically, if
that's
Zoopal dies,
impressive. Not enough, but
yeah, if Zoopal dies to dwarf 3 times, then maybe that'll be a
Yeah.
thing.
Die to door 3 times, let's go!
So is basically the entire difference the bottom of the well play for Felix?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bottom of the well, honestly.
yep.
It feels bad to say it, but that is the difference that Felix, whether through logic or meta, decided not to go well.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask him in the interview which why he didn't go there, but that's basically the difference.
Yeah. Like. Oh no.
Oh, just barely got that shot off.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Did not get the one cycle either.
Ooh, this
That feels bad.
feels bad, man. Yeah. Oh, I ain't getting knocked down. Come on, Zoo, we believe in you. And getting the gimme here.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep, there it
Songs are hard.
Songs are hard on Felix's
is.
side.
Felix, yeah, Felix just screaming aye.
That seems like a very Felix thing to do at this moment.
Need to make a Ganondorf mixtape. Yeah, he's the latest and
Yeah,
greatest.
everyone check out Melrose's SoundCloud.
Got
Link
the
in
jump slash
description.
storage from Zoopal. We just gotta count to 3 and then count to 5, and then the bacon is ready.
Well, joke's on you guys, I can't count.
It's the,
Bam, bam,
well,
bam, bam, bam.
Felix entering Ganon's castle by the time Ganon starts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's over.
Yep.
But this was a very interesting scene.
yeah,
Interesting seed, still a very good race.
very good race.
With the way they both were going back and forth in the lead, like nobody had a clear cut.
Yeah, one until we found that magic.
Yeah.
Very quick first phase of Ganon from Zoopal. Very well done. Now to retrieve his Master Sword and prepare the bacon.
2,
Oh,
3,
4.
4.
And there it is. Oh no, the spin. He tried to tango.
Oh no!
Oh no, here we go.
Oh,
Felix got a chance.
Oh no, one guess.
There it is. Get your
Hey.
GGs in chat.
Get your GGs ready, chat.
Zoopal sliced the bacon, Zelda's frying the bacon, and it's about to be served. GG's for Zoopal.
Yo. Alright, and there it is. GG.
GGs.
I think Hell Knight is gonna read Zoopal and see if they want to come in for an interview. Man, that's... Oh my gosh. That's such a race.
Felix going to finish it up.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, you're
Yep.
you're here, so.
Yep.
What a race. Oh man.
Yep.
And it just came down to little things like that. That just...
Yeah,
Really took the
that
race.
one well play.
Honestly, that was
Yeah.
it.
That's the difference between it here.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Zoopal about why he didn't do well and why he didn't do River Grotto.
Yes, why he didn't do River Ground.
Why didn't they do River
Oh,
in
Zoopal-
general
Zoopal's
until
not
2
joining
hours?
us, so we won't get to ask him.
Yeah. Well, we will
Okay.
be able to take the
Yep.
we will be able to take the piss out of Felix though. We will be able to do
Well,
that.
yeah. But also, Zoopal's French is
Felix.
really right there. So...
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Being
Felix-
French, it could be hard for him to do an English interview, so understandable. GG's still
Yeah.
to
Yes, very
Zoopal.
much.
Well played.
Wow.
I don't get to have my condescending conversation about the sun song that was played to summon the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great clip.
That's great.
That's
Felix
great
getting the
content
ones
you
that
hope to
roll.
see when you're watching OoTR races.
Oh yeah.
Dark Nova, it depends. They got Song of Storms and Burning Cack, so doing well that late wasn't necessarily a bad play. It was a very check dense location and followed the progression of getting your Song of Storms early.
Yeah. But also to point out, the well was not in logic till we found the magic.
Funnily enough, yes. Unless another slingshot is hiding somewhere in the seed.
Yes. So clearly, the play was not to do well because it was out of logic.
And I mean, when Felix did well, he was looking for more. He was also looking for Mirror Shield. So even if he knew of that logic, there's no point in not doing well. They could still have your Mirror Shield at that point. It was very check dense. You can probably know there could be a slingshot hiding somewhere, so that it wasn't logic.
Come on, guys. I
Oh,
can't.
okay.
Nightbot doesn't like the content. Look, Nightbot is picky, but it's okay.
Felix counted to 3. Now he's picking up his Master Sword again, and we'll start his count to 5.
Yeah, talk to Zelda though. You gotta talk to her. Make sure she's doing okay.
Yep. In case you weren't aware, she told you that is in fact the Master Sword, and you should use it to make bacon.
Yeah, he's just sitting there and he had to tell her, hey, like and subscribe and follow Melrose and stuff. Bruh.
There we go.
Felix has sliced the bacon, Zelda's frying the bacon, and Felix about to claim his bacon, finishing in 2nd place, a few minutes behind Zoopal. Felix just not quite getting sub 3.
356. Okay. I think we're also gonna
Just
reach out
over
and see if Felix
4
wants to play.
minutes difference.
Just over 4 minutes. Man,
What
oh,
a
man, oh, man.
race.
Yeah, what a
Yep.
race. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, GG's. GG's to everyone.
GG's
means-
Felix.
So this means that Zoopal will be advancing to the semifinals to face Sora in the next match.
All right,
So
let's see
that's
if we
gonna
can
be a
get
fun one.
let's see if we can get
Yeah.
Felix in here.
Yeah. Oh,
Felix!
GG, buddy.
Why the
GG,
fuck
Felix.
was Fire Way of the Hero?
Strength 2.
Yes. Strength 2.
Strength 2.
Strength
Strength.
2? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Strength 2.
Yep.
Strength 2.
Holy shit.
So, would you like to know
So-
what decided this entire race?
Moding.
No,
I'm kidding.
actually,
I don't know.
you did well, and Zoopal did not touch.
Okay.
That's
And
it.
so that time difference is what. Besides that, you guys were neck and neck the entire.
Yeah.
Also, why the fuck did it take you guys till the 2.5 hour mark to do River?
Jet Seed.
Yeah, Jet Seed.
Like, there was really never a moment to do it.
We were
So-
sitting here waiting for Magic to be in River, since neither of you did it.
Yep. Well,
Unfortunately, it wasn't, but
there was no time to do it.
So,
Simply, like-
would you
yeah.
like to hear one of the most Papega of the entire sea that you actually never found?
Okay.
That
Yeah, I
is
g-
that long shot was vanilla.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Zoopal found vanilla long shot.
That's good.
Yeah, long shot.
Yes,
vanilla is
long
what it-
shot was vanilla. Dark Link.
Yeah, I figured after finding Boomerang I had to try something, because fuck. It felt really bad just
Dark
missing, like, in the beginning, oh, I arrive at the bridge, let me just try to get on top of the chain, and I just fall.
yeah, that was a feels bad, man.
Yeah, the really
It
big.
honestly didn't affect you that much.
Yeah, the first really big divergence is that whenever you both finished and got burning available to do burning cack at the same time, and
Yep.
Zoopal rushed burning cack and you did not.
But
Okay.
Zoopal also, when they did their storms checks, immediately did DMT and Kokiri.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
where
so he didn't do
went straight
well.
to well.
Yeah.
He also had already done the not shadow spirit dip that you were doing at the time before
Yeah.
doing burning cack. He had already done that.
Okay.
And both of you skipped Greg, and he was sitting right there.
Oh, we were
Yep.
livid.
I'm
Wow.
hurt.
I'm hurt as well.
The
I
early
knew
game
it
of
as
this game
well.
was
I
very
saw the
interesting
Greg.
because
Yep.
what happened was on Child 1, Zoopal got his hammer, which you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Oh.
on your Child
Oh,
2,
okay.
you found Hookshot, which he never found first. So then
Ah.
he had to go back Child to find his Hookshot and did the rest of Goron City cleanup there too. So it was very interesting on the like back and forth of the hammer and the Hookshot of who's possibly ahead, who's possibly behind.
Yeah. I
You
figured
both
when I found the
were-
hook shot, he would be like. I figured no one would find it as early as I did.
You
Turns
both
out I was
were
right.
Yeah, it
switching
wasn't
back
too
and
much longer
forth.
because when you found it, he was in fire clearing it because he had hammer.
Yeah.
And afterwards, he went out, got his hook shot, did the rest of child cleanup, and then went to Forest Temple. So it was very close until the very end. It was a very good race to watch.
Okay.
Oh
See,
yeah, you both were going back and forth of in the lead consistently. It was amazing to watch.
Oh,
Mhm.
Zoopal in chat putting that he didn't do well because he knew it was out of logic without magic.
I said, I
Yeah,
told you.
I knew it was out of logic as well. I knew GTG was out of logic. I was looking for second magic and just
GTG was not out of logic because he knew Plonas was on ice.
I didn't know that.
And Longshot was in Longshot.
All the other songs were found, so it had to be there.
I didn't know the OT hint.
It was
Like,
Serenade.
Serenade.
I know, but I found it at River and was like, shit, okay, so opponent's at ice. So GTG was
Yep.
in logic, but
Yep, it was in logic
when
the whole time. Not that it had anything, but
You want to know
Yeah.
the funny
it was
thing is?
there.
So Felix had like this giant internal struggle right outside of Spirit Temple. Do I check that stone or not? And ended up not checking it, and that was the OT hint. That was the other OT hint, and he was just like, okay, no, I'm gonna walk in here it and completely skip that.
Yep. Oh my god, the magic, seriously. Couldn't be anywhere else, just Stone Jabu.
If it was on the open grotto and river, you would have won because Zoopal skipped over it when going to Jabu.
Okay, Zubal, you're insane.
Yeah,
Zoopal
don't-
don't know where second magic was. No one
We
found it. You
have
both
no
found
clue.
one magic in Jabu.
Yeah.
yeah.
Serenade on OT was probably outside Tot, but don't
Probably.
remember.
But yeah, Zoopal, playing that sun song to wake the sun up. We have a clip of that, and that's hilarious. Like, I don't have the clip. Someone post the clip from earlier. We made a clip
Oh
of it.
no.
Playing ZL.
Yeah, like Zoopal played ZL to try and pass the time for Sun Song, and then stared at the sun for a solid 5 seconds, waiting for the sun to rise, and then realized what was happening, and had to play Sun Song again. We were dying.
And at the same time, forgot that it was hinted to be ice arrows.
Yeah. Shoot.
It was
Oh
great
my God.
content.
Yeah,
It
great
Yeah, I'm
was-
sure
content.
it was.
Just like the
Felix
vanilla
also
long shot.
screaming. Felix also screaming in his chat the entire time.
Dude, when I found magic, I was like, okay, I've lost. There is literally no way, because I was pretty sure he had letter earlier than me, because I wasn't trying to get letter at all during the seed, and pushing off skulls for the longest time, and then
Yep.
well, there's the boomerang. Let's go. We're rushing skulls.
And funnily enough, boomerang was not required because magic was on
Yep.
raid chests.
Yeah, it's the fire wave they were just had me confused. The wallet, the irons. I was like, what the f is this?
Yep. It wasn't wallet because we saw central pillar, and that's the only thing could be.
Yeah.
Irons, not necessary.
No.
The only thing it could have been was for icy waters or the rest of Jabu, but we already were in go mode, and strength 2 was the actual way the hero there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Fire was very interesting that it had so many interesting items on the way the hero.
Man. So, you got any comments or anything about the seed?
It was good until it wasn't. Jesus.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I did water after GTG because I was like, there's literally no way I'm doing this any other time.
Yep.
I should have.
Both end up doing water.
I should have skipped GTG. I really should have, but I
We
didn't
were
want to.
also we were also hoping that Magic was going to be in the toilet because you got Song of Time and
Iron Boots.
Iron
In Way of
Boots
the Hero.
in Way of the Hero locations.
The fucking lens. God damn it.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, your fights in Forest Temple were really clean. We were very complimentary of your Poe fights and all that in Forest Temple. It was very great to watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I would have had a better chance if I just didn't do Valley Lake out of the blue because I moded.
Oh, yeah.
That is like,
Wait,
yeah,
we-
that's the most feels bad ever.
Yep.
Oh man. Anyone
But
else
yeah.
got anything?
No, I think we're good.
Yep.
Felix, you disappointed Dick Squad a little bit today, but
So-
we're here for you.
So actually, this marks kind of towards getting to the hype of the Challenge Cup because we've got nothing but the semifinals coming up next. Since Zoopal beat Felix, they'll be facing Sora in the semifinals for the lower part of the bracket. And as for semifinals, actually this Thursday on Zelda Speedruns will be our other semifinals match, and it will be Zephyr versus Pink Kitty Rose. So you guys should totally check that out. It's going to be incredibly hype and insane. Felix, you tried. That's all that matters.
GG Felix
Do you
on
have any other words?
making top 8.
Yeah. All of it.
Oh yeah, this may be the last time you hear my voice here, since we're probably gonna have the semifinals on Zelda Speed ones podcaster. So that's been the fun streaming so many races. Thank you all for coming out. We're really happy that we were able to bring this channel to life. So and then please follow us on Discord to see what we're up next after this tournament. So yeah, and any last words from anyone here in chat?
Nope. I think we're
Thank
good.
you all for
Thanks
watching.
everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and have a good rest of your day.
Yeah,
Yo,
GG to both Zoopal and Felix.
Yeah, GG Zoopal. Fun seed.
Yeah.
And we are gonna wait Zelda Speed ones because the good Tresco is currently doing one of the CDI Zelda. So let's go check that out.